Exciting game tonight, but we're going to do a special Socorro Community Interest Program interview before we start, and we're going to start off with interviewing Dave Hicks, who's running for Socorro School Board position number 1, and here's Dave.
Good evening, Race. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome, Dave. Well, thanks for joining us up here in the press box.
Beautiful evening.
Oh, man, isn't it gorgeous up here?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's
gorgeous night at Warrior Stadium.
It is. I love games out here.
Yeah.
But let's get down to business. So, Dave, introduce yourself to folks who may not know who Dave Hicks is.
Sure, Reese. My name is Dave Hicks. On the ballot, I will officially be David Roy Hicks.
Okay.
Born and raised in Socorro, New Mexico. I am a 1988 graduate of Socorro High, so this is my old stomping grounds as well.
This is your turf.
Yes, sir. I'm a New Mexico State graduate. I've got 2 degrees out of New Mexico State, 1 in economics and 1 in marketing.
Wow.
So I'm an Aggie as well.
Oh, I like Aggies.
Yep,
NMU
yep.
rodeo.
Rodeo's good. It's been a rough football season.
Rodeo. So, all right. So,
My parents are here. My mom is Charlene Bretz. She taught here for years. My stepdad is Robert Bretz, who was head of the petroleum department for years and taught classes out at Tech. So he's retired now. So I come from a family of educators, so I am back in town and got 3 boys here in school here now.
We see Payson Hicks out on the field.
We got Payson. I've got 2 biological boys, and just as of yesterday, I've picked up Nate Fleska, so he is he's with us now.
Oh, congratulations!
Yes.
It's always good when you can choose and grow your family.
It's fantastic. Yes, it's fantastic. It's been it's been a blessing to our family. So it's been very nice.
That's wonderful, Dave. So tell me, what was your? I mean, with such an educated man, why did you decide to get into the school board?
As I stated, I have 3 kids. I have Payson, who's playing tonight. He's a senior. Nate's a junior, and Rylan is a 5th grader. So I've got a lot of years here in Socorro.
Yeah.
That is probably my number 1 reason. I see my boys. I also see statistics like New Mexico is ranked 50th in the nation.
And that's not the top. Yeah.
Yeah, we're ranked 50th in well-being and education in the nation, and Socorro is towards the bottom in the state. And so when I see things like that, I'm thinking, oh boy, for such a wonderful little community, this is something we can change.
Right.
And I've read the articles and I've seen the blow-ups and I've seen the talk about how horrible Socorro is and this and that. And I tell you, my view's different, Reese. I lived in Las Cruces for years after I graduated from New Mexico State. Loved Las Cruces. Traveled all over the world with my business. I've lived in California. I've lived in Canada. I've lived in Georgia. And I've seen what happens in some of those areas, and I tell you, it's refreshing to come back home. There's a lot of little things here that are really amazing.
Yeah.
And just like Payson here, for example. A lot of people, are like, boy, you need to get them at bigger schools, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I can come to this little community, and my boys, Payson, for example, and Nate, for example, as well. He can play football. He can play basketball. He can play baseball. They can run track. They want to play golf. Go get some clubs and play golf.
And it's a championship golf team.
That's right. It's fantastic. And you can't really do that anywhere else.
Yeah.
You can't. You can go to a big school and you can go to the 6A schools in Albuquerque and they're going to say pick a sport. Mm-hmm. And you're a year-round football player or you're a year-round baseball player. And to me, that's not building character. It's great. Don't get me wrong. I'm not running any of that down. But if you're going to give me a choice, I'm going to be here. Mm-hmm. And we have New Mexico Tech and Socorro, which is just a phenomenal resource.
Mm-hmm.
And so there are so many good things about this little town and such good people here every night. And it's just a wonderful community to raise your kids in.
I have to say that I agree with you. I've done a lot of consulting myself over the years, traveled a lot of places, and really love what Socorro has. So your motivation is basically taking your history, what you were here, what you find good in Socorro, and you're really just trying to bring that to the
absolutely
bring that out in the kids.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. I feel like I've had the opportunity to be in some other areas throughout the world and kind of bring back some unique ideas and think outside of the box a little bit. And we're in a position right now to where it's going to take some thinking outside of the box.
Yeah, I think
to kind of get some things done.
I think
and it's non-traditional thinking is going to get us through some of these little things we need to get around.
Yeah.
So I think I can bring that to the table.
Okay. Well,
so I just decided to throw my hat in, and instead of complaining, I'm going to try to jump in and help.
That sounds like a great idea. That sounds like a great idea, Dave.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So that's what motivated you. You've got family here. You've got long roots in Socorro. You're an educator. You've got a lot of worldly experience experience, a lot of business savvy, and you kind of look at Socorro and you say, that's my hometown. I like this place. I love
Absolutely.
it. This is what I love. And, I can do something about this. So I would say that summarizes a little bit of why you threw your hat in.
Yes, sir.
All right. So tell me, with that kind of experience, the educational background, the international background, what is your vision for being, if you get elected to the school board, what are you going to do?
My vision's very simple, Reese. I have a vision of Socorro, New Mexico being the educational capital of the Southwest in 3 to 5 years.
Okay.
Okay. I know that sounds big. Educational capital of the Southwest.
Air Force says aim high.
I say we can do it in 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
And I really believe it.
Okay.
Okay. We're not that far off. I know everyone goes, are you kidding me? You just said we're 50th in the, in the country. But you know what? It's very achievable. And I think that what the first goal is we have to raise the expectations of our children. They have to understand how special that they really can be, and instead of hearing about all the things that are negative about here, we need to engrave in them the things that are positive.
Right.
And bring them up and let them realize that there's been some amazing alumni come out of here, and there's probably some amazing alumni listening to us right now. But boy, we have some successful people. We've been in all the academies. We've been in all, I went to school with guys that went to Stanford, went to Harvard, went to Air Force Academy, went to Naval Academy, West Point. There's just some phenomenal educations that came out of here. We've got people that are CEOs of huge worldwide companies out of Socorro, New Mexico. So you can't tell me we can't do this.
Yeah, well, that's good, because like I've said in my thing, we've got everything from custodian to world international scientists here. That
we do. And we've got all the tools here to be successful. We just have to implement them. The tools are in this town to be successful. One of the things I've worked on already, I mean to overtalk your question here, but one of the things I'm already working on, I've already met with President Wells. I know I'm not elected yet, but I've already sat down and I've met with President Wells, and I've shared this dream, and I've said, look, together we can be the educational capital of the Southwest. And he agrees.
Great.
And we're going to jump on his cape and we're going to ride it, because they're already one of the best in the world, and we're the only town in New Mexico that has that opportunity, that has that kind of environment that we can incorporate and go with. He's excited about it. He's got the same problems we do. When he brings professors in and tries to get them to come to our little town and teach at New Mexico Tech, their wives come in and their kids come in and go, well, what about these school systems?
Right.
What's happening here? When corporations come in and they look at us and they say, well, wait a minute, where are our kids going to get educated? It's a big deal.
Okay.
And it's one of the cornerstones in even building our little town. This goes beyond our school system now, and it starts to get into building an economy, And when we can get teachers that are educated and that are wanting to stay here and that will build their roots here as well and retire here and have their kids give them the opportunity to go to tech and build their roots here, now we're starting to build an economy again.
Right.
And now we're starting to grow economically. We're starting to grow, expand families here. We get people here. Tech expands, gives us the opportunity to expand here. All of a sudden, the people selling, chili, burritos, Big Macs, all that good stuff in town, they sell more. All of a sudden, more hotel rooms start to sell out. It starts to grow. They sell more gas. Everything starts to stimulate. And in my opinion, it starts with our school system.
I would agree with you.
We've got to have a goal. If we don't have a strong school system, those people will come through and they'll gas up and they'll eat and then they're gone. We want the people that are going to come here and go, wow, this is where I want to raise my kids.
Right.
Friday night lights are amazing here. Look at the hill up there. We got people up there. Oh, it's fantastic. It's great. And we want people to come in. We want them to see that. And we want them to see that, man, this is a fantastic school too. And not only are they tying in and with Mexico Tech and they're giving all these other opportunities, it's an expansion. Now there's several ways to look at this. What I'm talking to President Wells about is it's all fine and dandy to say, okay, we're going to hit that. We're going to have New Mexico Tech, and we're going to get the higher education there. Well, let's be realistic, Reese. That's only going to hit probably 15% of our kids.
Yeah. That's a big issue.
The top 15%. Okay. Well, we got 85% left down there. What are we going to do with them?
Right.
Okay? So that's one of the things that I'm bringing up with President Wells, and we're talking about, and he's already on it too. We're talking about a community college. Let's get a community college in here. Let's get some of the trades in here. Because really, right now, when I try to find a plumber, it takes me 3 days, and I got to water leaking everywhere. I can't get anybody in here.
Well, I won't touch the plumber, but I know alarms and door keys and electricians, network technicians.
Any of that. And you know what? Those are phenomenal careers.
Oh, they are.
They really are good careers, and we need to get those kids going in that, and it all starts into when we start growing our little local economy. Well, I'll be darned, houses start going up.
Well, I think,
and those trades are right in there in those houses, so it all ties in. It all ties in nicely. So my goal is to tie in with them, bring them in, get our teachers to where they want to be here, to where we can recruit students. I've spent a lot of time talking with the administration. What's our number one problem? I've asked everybody, what's our number one problem? What do we need to work on? And the number one problem is, how do we keep and recruit teachers? How do we recruit them, get them here, and how do we keep them here? How do we keep their roots here? How do we keep them from driving out at 5 o'clock every day? Well, okay, so I thought about that, and I'm like, all right, what are we going to do there? And that's one of the things that I've talked to President Wells about. Let us put our teachers underneath your umbrella. All of your employees at Tech, their children get a free education here. We have 110 teachers in our system.
Oh.
Let's throw them in your umbrella, and let's offer their children a free education here. Now, tell me how the stack of resumes are going to be when people know that they can get out of college, come to Socorro, New Mexico, and their kids get a free education.
Right.
Okay, now we're starting to get to somewhere.
For taking the investing in Socorro.
That's right. So next step is, how do we grow? How do we work with Dr. Wells and increase your Master of Science program? He wants to increase it.
Oh, well.
He and I can go to Santa Fe, and we can sit down and say, this is what we're doing with this program, and it's backed. He already told me. We got the funding. The funding's easy. He's already said, the funding's there. We can do what we're talking about doing.
Perfect.
Okay, so we increased the Master of Science program. Now we put a billboard up in Las Cruces, right outside of New Mexico State University. We put up one right outside of Eastern. We put up one right outside of Western, right outside of UNM, and we say, you want your master's? Come to Socorro and teach.
Right.
And I guarantee you, in 3 to 5 years, we're going to be able to make the statement that we have the highest master's and PhD per capita in the state teachers.
Fantastic.
That's where I'm saying we become.
Okay, so the Southwest Cap.
They're starting the game over here.
Yeah, no.
We better hurry.
Yeah. So we got to keep that 50. So basically, your motivation is what your vision and what you see in Socorro, your family here. You want more people here. You've got plans for a Southwest Center of Education Excellence.
Yes, sir.
You've already reached out to the community, which is really important for the school board to do. Both, when you're on the school board, those relationships are real. So those are all really good things. Yeah. So before we close off and get over to the game with Kenny G, you got 3 minutes. Give me a closing statement and wow the audience.
3 minutes, okay. All right, 3 minutes. Well, one thing I want to stress, okay? I'm not just talking about this stuff. These are not ideas that I'm just throwing out there and saying maybe. No, I'm already implementing them. We're already moving forward. We've already had conversations about it. We've already talked about funding. This is stuff that can really happen. This is not a pipe dream. This is not just lip service, okay? This is what I bring to the table, is realistic stuff. Okay? I have no tie-in any here. I'm not in any political stuff. I'm not tied into any of it. I'm just a dad. I'm just a father with experience that wants to bring it to the table and help my kids and your kids. That's my whole goal. And if you ask me how I'm going to rule on things and how I'm going to make my decisions, it's going to be very simple. It's going to be, in the end, all that matters to me is what's best for my child and what's best for your child. And does this better their education and their opportunity in life? Period. Right. Nothing else matters to me. I have no political ties. There's nothing that ties me in with anything here. I can be a loose cannon for that matter. I'm all about the kids, and I'm fighting for the kids because that's the only thing that matters to me.
Yeah, and that's the future of Socorro.
That's it. That's it. And so, in closing, that's what I'm all about. We're already working towards it. And I thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Hey, thanks for coming up to the press box. I've got a busy schedule, so it's hard to get everybody in. Yeah. So I really appreciate you making me come.
I hope you can get everybody in, because I think what you're doing is fantastic. I hope all the candidates get up here and you can hear everybody's ideas, because everybody that's running cares.
That's what we want to do, and we want to make sure that we hear everybody. So we're working on it, but like you said, sometimes it's a little difficult, so I really appreciate you accommodating my schedule, and it's time to turn it over to Kenny G. Folks, you've been listening to Dave Hicks. He's running for position 1 of the school board, and that election is November 5th. He's also going to be with us at the school board forum October 24th.
I'll be there.
At Saraceno Middle School. It starts at 5:30 p.m. with a meet and greet, and the forum starts at 6 o'clock. And Rio Grande Valley Radio will be streaming that live to you if you can't make it in video, so that you can watch it from your home or wherever you are to bring our community together. Thank you so much, Dave, for coming. And
Yes. Thanks for having me. And if anybody has any questions, I know I just threw a whole lot out there real quick. If you've got questions, please find me on Facebook Send me questions, call me, email me, whatever. I'd love to help them. Got any ideas? I'd love to hear them too.
That sounds good, Dave. Okay, I'm going to switch over to the field.
Enjoy the game.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
All right, folks, welcome to Eddie Castaneda Field. I'm turning it over to Kenny.
Turn the lights.
Okay.
Hey, here we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, Eddie Castaneda Field, home of the Socorro Warriors, getting ready for a big game tonight. First district game, district opener, and lo and behold, Hatch comes down and they put Chile Power, Hatch Bears down on the visiting fence. So, here we go, a little Chile war down here, and we're excited for that because we know Socorro has the better football team and the better Chile. So we're excited. We're excited here to show Hatch what it's all about.
Bring it on.
And, right now it's just going to be me and Reese. I know James is kind of busy with New Mexico Tech 49ers.
All
they
right.
had a little bit of a alumni game there, so he's playing, rugby and doing all of that, and he was playing their alumni team playing the current team. So
Okay.
he may be limping back if he does get up here.
So if we see a man limping up, we know it's James Chavez.
Yeah, because he thinks he's still a young pup, but but we did get some disappointing news for the Hatch Bears. Looks like they're going to be losing their starting quarterback tonight, number 2, Oscar Gonzalez, and possibly out with a torn ACL. So kind of waiting on some doctor stuff there. Our prayers go out to him. We always hate to hear about any kid getting hurt like that. And
Amen. Yeah.
And really, Hatch comes in. They come in 1-6, but I don't think their record reflects on how they play. They do go down and they play Estancia and do really well against Estancia. And we got Shay Jones comes up over here to say hello, just another Warrior alum that's living down near Deming. So he's here to see his nephew, Payson Hicks.
All right.
So always good to see former Warriors here come and support our Warriors. So, but they go down to Estancia, and they beat Estancia 50-0, and Estancia is always a powerhouse in 2A, so good game there. But then they have a lot of losses, Then they lose to Ruidoso 22-0. They lose to Eunice 48-12. Then they lose to Dexter. Dexter up there in that top 5, and they lose to Dexter 21-0. But then they travel to West Las Vegas, and down there in Las Vegas, they give the Dons a heck of a ball game, and they keep it close at 25-19. So, and West Las Vegas again, another top 5 team. So, I'm not going to underestimate these guys at all. They do lose to Tularosa 21-0. And then they give Silver a really tough game last Friday, 15-8. And we know Silver, a powerhouse in 4A. We're the powerhouse of the district up until a couple years ago. So, we can't underestimate Hatch.
So it sounds like they've got a real ebb and flow, where they're really strong and then they have a rough night and then they come back.
Right.
So it's hard to predict.
They're right there. They've played a tough schedule. Our Warriors having a great year, right now, sitting at, I believe, 6-1. So, we're excited with our Warriors. Our Warriors doing really, really well. We've got district opener tonight. Then we travel next Friday to Hot Springs for an away game. Always going to be a tough game. Hot Springs, has become a rival over the last few years there. And, you talk about Hot Springs winning the state basketball championship last year. So, they're building some athletes there. Then we face Cobre for the season end on November 1st right here at Eddie Castaneda Field, and hopefully for the district championship win there. That's what we're looking for tonight. Get the win here, go down to Hot Springs, upset them over there, and then bring Cobre down here and we'd be district champs. So
I'm gonna try to see if we can bring in Hot Springs right now is going up against Moriarty tonight and see if we can bring that in maybe during halftime. But you've got an interview with Coach Partridge.
Yeah, we got Coach Partridge going to be coming up here at halftime. He's going to come join me and talk about this up-and-coming wrestling season. You know, I mean, he's got 2 returning state champs there. You know, his son, Trey, and also a Ryan Rotman. You know? So, I mean, you're looking at a couple of sophomores that are going to be competing again. And, you know, and everybody's going to be coming after them.
That's good,
you know? So I know Coach Parch is going to work those kids and get them ready for all of that. But, you know, we've got Socorro, you know, so far wins. You know, we beat Theroux 54-0 in Theroux. Then we travel to Tularosa, and we lose 9-7 in a hard-fought battle back and forth. You know, I believe it was penalties that hurt us, you know, and over the last few games we've been able to get out of that penalty mode, and that's where we need to be, and that's where we need to be tonight, is stay away from all the penalties, because those penalties are what can make and break you. You know, that we don't want to that's what happens when we go down to Tularosa. We get 2 15-yard personal fouls and put them within field goal range. They kick the field goal, and pretty much game over. So
that was disappointing.
So definitely got to keep away from all the penalties, especially those 15-yard personal fouls. You know, and most of the time it's just stupidity on some of those. They're maybe, you know, saying a curse word or something out in the field, or, you know, maybe, you know, the other team's trying to aggravate them, you know, and I kind of read that in the Chieftain today, you know, where, you know, one of the comments is that, you know, the Chargers kept trying to push the boys and trying to get them to commit those personal fouls, but, you know, and I believe the interview was with Payson Hicks, and they were able to. Payson said his players were able to stay under control. So, and that's what we need, because, you know, as we get into district, as we get into playoffs, we've got to avoid those 15-yard penalties if we want to make it to the state championship.
say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
We were having, there we go, now we're back.
Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we had a little audio issue there, but Reese able to get that going here. We're waiting here on Josh Walls getting ready to kick off for the Warriors from his own 40-yard line. Warriors in blue and white tonight, traditional blue and white. Hatch Valley Bears, white and red. And here's the whistle. Here comes Josh. And it's a big kick, nice high kick, going to be taken about the 7-yard line, dropped temporarily, and he's going to be stopped right about the 16 or the 21-yard line. See where they're going to get this, the official mark here. See if they give him forward progress, and it looks like they're going to call it there at the 22-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Hatch Valley Bears on their own 22. Warriors in with their defense. Again, Hatch Valley Bears going to be having a new quarterback out tonight. See if I can pick up a number for you here shortly. Looks like it's going to be number 5. And here's a snap. He's going to roll out to his right, looking to pass, and it's going to be short. And that play was almost there, almost a pickoff there by Jordan Armijo as he made a good dive for it there. And that's going to be Jesus Solis is going to be the quarterback for the Bears. We'll be watching out there for his main receiver is normally 31, Nico Menegas. We're watching for him, and hopefully the Warriors are watching for the same there. Solis going to be into the shotgun, one in the backfield, wide receiver split wide left, and one out to the right. Here's the snap, and it's going to be a handoff at the middle, and he's going to be met maybe a gain of 2 yards, and then drove back hard, and that's going to be Ian Jordison leading that tackle there. And it looks like he's going to pick up 1 yard, so that'll be 3rd and 9 for the Bears. Ball on their own 23-yard line. 11:24 left in the first period. So one split out wide right, one wide left. Shotgun formation for the Bears. Solis tries a hard count, finally gets the snap. He's going to roll out to his left, looking for a receiver downfield, and overthrows Banegas. Well cut. So that should be the Bears going into punt formation, and it looks like their punt team coming out on the field as the Warriors taking the field there, and we've got Mike McDaniel going deep for Socorro. Punting for the Bears is going to be, looks like number 1, which they don't have listed on their roster. And number 1 is their punter. Mike McDaniel again deep for Socorro. Here comes a high snap, and Warriors back there, but it's going to be a short punt. Warriors just need to get away from that as it takes a little bit of a Warrior roll there, and it's going to be 1st and 10 in Bears territory. Looks like it's going to be marked right at the 39-yard line of the Hatch Valley Bears. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. 10:50 left in the first period. And we did have a penalty. So we're waiting for the call. So 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Not sure what the penalty call was. They did call illegal procedure against the Bears, and the penalty is declined. So that was the penalty there, and now we get Payson Hicks on the Warrior offense. We're going to have Andrew Garcia in the backfield, Xavier Rosas and Nate Fresquez lined up to the right, Adadrian Jackson lined up on the left. Payson in the shotgun. Here's the snap. He immediately gives to Garcia. Garcia goes around the right side, but he's hit right at the line of scrimmage. Going to maybe pick up a yard, maybe half a yard. We'll see where they officially mark. And they mark it right back at the original line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10 for Socorro. 10:30 left in the first period. Warriors got Hicks getting the play from Ocampo. Warriors look like they're going to go in a tight formation here. Nate Fresquez going to be in the backfield. Garcia moves to the slot back. Got a Adadrian Jackson, tight formation for the Warriors. And it's a direct snap to Fresquez. Fresquez is going to go around the left side. He's going to get around, and he's going to get near the 1st and 10. We'll see where they mark him as he went out of bounds. Looks like they're going to mark him around the 31, 32-yard line, so it will be 3rd and short for there. 9:53 left in the first period, no score. Ball marked at the 32-yard line of the Bears. So we're going to have a 3rd and 3 for the Bears. Or, correction, for the Bears, for the Warriors. Slipping tonight.
It's okay. We do have the audio stream going now.
Here we go. We've got Hicks in the shotgun. Garcia in the backfield. Hicks fakes the pass, and he's going to be brought down hard in the backfield. So a big sack there by number 64 of the Bears. That's Josh Lopez. And he pushes Hicks all the way back to the Warrior or the Bears' 38-yard line. So now 4th and 9 for Socorro. Hicks went with a pump fake and then just brought down from behind. 8:53 left in the first period, no score. Looks like Warriors going to line up twins on the left, twins on the right. Garcia moves up as a slot back.
Whoa.
And here goes. It looks like they're going for the blitz, and it looks like we're going to get a Warrior timeout here as Hatch Valley was going to send everybody and leave some men open, which now Ocampo's going to prepare his Warriors for that if they try to do that again. You know, Reese, and if I see that, I mean, that would definitely going to leave some of these guys on the sides out here on the outsides. They're going to be wide open, you know, and you've got Jackson and Fresquez on this side, and once they get the ball and go, you know, if they're open like that, they're going to take it to the house.
They, like you say, kick on those afterburners and they're gone.
That's it, you know. So, you know, here we are with 8:34 left. Warriors burn their first time out. So, you know, we had a great rendition of the national anthem by Tony Sanchez. I mean, did a great job. And I believe you had Jeanette Otero online.
Yeah.
She always does a great job. So, you know, good way to start off our district opener right here at Eddie Castaneda Field.
Yeah,
Their huddle, Hatch in formation. Warriors go into the shotgun. This time move Garcia back to the backfield. Twins to the right, twins to the left. And Hatch is trying to show blitz as their secondary, and they do. They come in after Hicks. Hicks throwing down, and McDaniel almost gets to it. Hicks releases the ball quickly as he's hit. That'll be a turnover on downs. McDaniel just overthrew McDaniel by about 2 steps there, but good effort by the Warriors and good effort by Hicks to get rid of that quickly, because that was going to be another huge sack.
Yeah, exactly. And they had lost that yardage on that too, and given that yardage over to the Bears.
Yeah, so the Bears are going to be 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line.
So we've seen 2 turnovers now on downs. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. So, you know, just some defensive battles out there right now. 8:29 left in the first period. Bears going to the shotgun. Solis, the quarterback. One in the backfield, twins to the right. Solis going to keep it and go around the right side. He's going to pick up good yardage. Finally going to be taken out of bounds. He'll probably be about a yard or 2 short of a Bears 1st and 10.
He hit that post.
And he's going to be 2nd and 1 for the Bears as he gets it all the way up to the 47-yard line of the Bears. And we're down to 8:03 and running here left in the first period, no score. Solis breaks his Bear huddle. Solis in the shotgun, twins to the left, one in the backfield. Let's see if he doesn't run a sweep to this side now, Reese.
Try to come around our
Here's a snap. Hands off up the middle, and he's hit, and it looks like he's going to lose maybe half a yard. And a great tackle by the Warriors there. I wasn't able to pick up a number.
Oh, there was more than one.
But, you know, we definitely saw number 7, Isaiah Montoya, right there. So that's a big boy blocking that hole there, and they do lose a yard. So 3rd and 2 for the Bears. Ball now yard line. Solis goes into the shotgun, twins to the left, one in the backfield. Warriors showing blitz, and now we're going to get a penalty flag. Yeah. Looks like he jumped just a little bit and broke that neutral zone with his hand there as he waved across the ball there. So
yeah, just his hand.
So a 5-yard penalty going to give the Bears a 1st and 10, and that'll be the first and 10 of the evening, and that actually moves the ball into Warrior territory as it now marked on the 49-yard line of Socorro. Solis goes right back into shotgun. Got one split out wide left, one to the right, one in the backfield. Here comes the blitz, and it's a bad snap. And the Warriors look like they're going to recover that, and it is. Warriors have the ball, and that's number 66, Ian Jordison, who comes up with it. 1st and 10 Warriors.
Did you see that Superman dive?
Oh, yeah. I mean, man, that's exciting Warrior football right there. That's when your boy's getting hungry. Eric Armijo, the first one back there, and disrupts all of that action right there. So exciting Warrior football right here, ladies and gentlemen.
We're seeing some great defensive action.
And we're down to 6:40 left in the first period. Warriors have the ball again in Bears territory. Ball at the 43-yard line. Hicks getting the play from Ocampo. He's going to have Andrew Garcia in the backfield. Twins to the right. One split out wide left is Rosas. Here comes the snap. Fakes to Garcia. Hits Mike McDaniel. Mike McDaniel's going to get yardage, and he's going to get into a 1st and 10. And that'll be a Warrior 1st and 10. And that ball's going to be marked at the 29-yard line of the Bears. So just a quick flare to McDaniel, and McDaniel runs for about 10 yards after the catch.
Nice play.
So good fake handoff, a little play action going by the Warriors there to Garcia for a 1st and 10 for Socorro. And now the crowd, I hear the student section really getting into it, Rias, getting their chants going and
shaking the press box.
And here we go. Hicks goes into the shotgun. Twins to the left, one to the right, one in the backfield is Garcia. Bears showing blitz. This time Hicks is going to keep it on the keeper, and he's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to get marked about the 31-yard line, it looks like there. So that's going to be a loss of 2 for the Warriors. That'll be 2nd and 12 for Socorro. We've got 5:30 left in the first period. Hicks giving the play to his teammates there to the Warrior Hogs. He's into the shotgun. Twins to the left, and Fresquez goes in correction. McDaniel goes in motion. Handoff to Garcia. Garcia is going to be hit, and he's barely going to make it maybe to the line of scrimmage. And that's going to be 3rd down. They're going to mark the ball at the 31. So again, 3rd and 12 for Socorro. 4:50 left in the first period. Hatch Valley Bears blitzing Payson Hicks consistently on every down and disrupting the handoffs in the backfield.
And yet they were the one that lost that.
Hicks goes into the shotgun. Twins to the left, twins to the right. And there goes an all-out blitz. Hicks, pressure immediately, finds the open man, Garcia. Garcia's going to get in the 1st and 10, and he's going to break away for a touchdown. Warrior touchdown, 31-yard pass to Andrew Garcia right into the flats, and Garcia turns on the afterburners for the touchdown. 4:20 left in the first period. Warriors go up 6-0. We'll see Josh Walsh on the field now coming in for the extra point. And here goes Walsh. Gage Johnson, the holder. Kick is up right down the middle. That's good. 7-0. And we'll go away for a commercial break.
Elect Coach Ezell for the Socorro School District Board position number 2 this November 5th. And you make a vote for the right experience and the right choice. 29 years in Socorro and 36 years experience as an educator in New Mexico, Greg knows the playing field. He has a BS in mathematics and a master's in teaching from New Mexico Tech. He is eager to coach the school district and your children into a winning future through tackling the hard issues of budget and finance through local solutions to lower cost and improve service. Put the coach on the board this November 5th and elect the right experience for the right choice. Greg Ezell, position number 2, Socorro School Board. Elect Coach Ezell for the Socorro School District.
There we are, back, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready for the kickoff here. We're going to give a shout-out to our little Socorro High School as they win the KOB Spirit Stick. So, and we've got it right down here, and our Warriors showing some love. Here goes Walsh with the kickoff, and another good kickoff by Walsh. This time it's going to go, takes it at the 1, had to jump up to keep it from going in the end zone, and he's going to be hit hard by a group of Warriors and driven back and finally get a whistle there. But Josh Walsh with a great kick. 4:12 left in the first period, and they're going to mark the ball, looks like around the 15-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Bears right at the 15-yard line. So great kick by Josh Walsh, great pursuit by basically the entire Warrior kickoff team there. And, they're just able to drive him back. They weren't letting him go any further.
I was surprised they didn't pick him up, put him on their shoulders.
That's it, right? Solis going to be the quarterback into the shotgun. He's going to have one split out wide right and one wide left. There's the snap. Solis gets another bad snap, fumbles, and on the broken play, Solis is going to break away, and he's at the 40, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and he's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown. No penalties on the play. So that's going to be 85 yards for Solis on the broken play, and that's going to make it 7-6 with 3:58 left in the first period.
We have a fierce battle on our hands.
Well, and it just seemed like, just a little over pursuit there, Reese.
Yeah.
And, the too many Warriors trying to collapse on that ball, and just a little breakdown there. But here goes the Bears getting ready to kick their extra point. Here's a low snap again. This time, and he does be able to get it away. And we're going to get a penalty right at the end there. And I'm sure that'll either be taken off on the kickoff. And the kick is good, so 7-7. 3:58 left in the first period. I believe the ball touched the ground, so I don't think that they can throw the penalty flag there, as everybody becomes open game on that.
At that time.
But, high school rules may be a little different.
There's always a surprise in Friday Night Football.
And he does pick up and wave the flag as the officials came together. And they do get a sideline warning against the Hatch Valley Bears. And the Warriors are setting up again, so they call the kick no good. And they're going to have to replay the down.
Wow, okay. So still 7-6.
So remains 7-6, still 3:58 in the clock. Hatch Valley's coach out on the field discussing this with the officials. And, he's not going to change his mind, that's for sure.
He's made it. He's made his statement. He's going with it.
That's it. Exactly it, and going to try and get on Facebook here during this little bit of a break while they set up and see if I can pick up some comments here.
I'm working on seeing if I can get them connected myself, so go for it. All right, folks, and if you want to just listen in audio, we have the TuneIn app up and running, so just the audio. Kenny G's Great Sportscasting is streaming audio on our audio player on Rio Grande Valley Radio, so you can pick that up and just listen to the audio if you're in one of those situations where you can't watch the game, but you want to listen in.
So here we go. We've got the Bears getting ready to reattempt the extra point here. This time a good snap, and the kick is high and definitely good from there, as it did go off to the right a little bit, but that'll tie the ball game 7-7 with 3:58
left in the first quarter.
We'll go away right here for a quick commercial break.
We've reached Jackson Country. Whether you're on the trail or off the trail or just passing through, Jackson Ranch Steakhouse should be on your trail map. A full chuck wagon from starters to desserts. Delicious, succulent ribeye that's got the whole town talking. 12-hour slow-roasted beef brisket with our own special rub. Or wrangle yourself up the ultimate smokehouse burger, topped with a fried egg from the hen house. Jackson Ranch Steakhouse also has great desserts like the moist and delicious Tres Leche cake. At 1123 Furniture Road, which should be on your trail map. 575-838-5225. Jackson Ranch Steakhouse, Socorro, New Mexico.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go as the Bears getting ready to kick to the Warriors. We're going to have Sonia Lee on here asking what's the score. And just as a reminder, the score is on that bottom frame.
And it's up right now.
So, I mean, it's been up there. So, definitely can find the score there. I try to repeat it as much as I can when I can, but with that scoreboard being right there, just keep an eye for that, and you'll be able to pick it up. Cora Tracy, go Warriors. Let's see what we got here. Sheree Torres, what's the score? Steve Chavez, nice, good job. Touchdown Warriors from Belinda Perez. Here's
nice catch.
The kick. Rosas with the ball. Rosas breaks a couple of tackles. Breaks us, almost spins out of that one. Finally going to get it down to the 40. And that's going to be Armijo. Correction on that. That's going to be Jordan Armijo. And I'm saying Rosas. So big shout out there for Jordan Armijo. So good run. I have I can't complain there, Reese, because they can see these numbers pretty well. I think maybe it's just some of that old age kicking in.
Yeah, well, and it's like I said, yeah. We have to take it down when we run commercials.
And here we go. Here goes Hicks into the shotgun. Twins to the right, one to the left. Garcia in the backfield. He's going to hit it out to Hicks on the right side. And didn't get any whistle. Finally get an incomplete pass. The officials took a long time there, not only to blow the whistle, but also to even make that an incomplete pass. I think they were all trying to figure out if it was a forward pass or a lateral. But, I mean, from our point of view, and we're just off to the side, it looked very forward there. So
it looked like the slowest play I've seen.
Right. 2nd and 10 from the Warrior 40-yard line. Hicks goes into the shotgun. Twins right. One split out wide to the left. Garcia in the backfield. Here's the snap. Fakes to Garcia, goes downfield. Got Jackson. Jackson going to break away. And Jackson going to break a tackle and get into the end zone. Touchdown Warriors. 60-yard touchdown play by Socorro Warriors. 3:35 left in the first period. Warriors go up 13-7. So, we'll wait for Walsh to come on and kick the extra point. We're going to have Gage Johnson, the holder for the Warriors. Here's the snap. Kick is up. Right down the middle. It's good. 14-7.
And we got confetti.
And yes, sir. We've got our student body section here shooting out silly string and confetti. So here we go, Warriors 14-7, 3:35 left in the first period. We'll go away for a commercial break.
I'm Georgette.
And I'm Prescott.
We own the Virtu Fine Art Gallery.
Virtu Fine Art Gallery. Excellence in Southwestern fine art. Selling fine art note cards and gifts online since 1996 at virtuarts.com. Visit online and learn about the medium, the artist, and pick up your next great piece of art. The ongoing closing sale at 102 Plaza Street continues with savings as much as 30% on fine art on the wall while it lasts. Visit today and find your next piece of great art. All right, welcome back.
Welcome back, Warrior fans. Here we are, 3:35 left in the first period. Warriors with a Hicks with a 60-yard touchdown pass to Adrian Jackson. Walsh with the extra point, good. Here goes Walsh with the kickoff. It's a solid kick again. Going to go and it's going to bounce this time and bounce into the end zone, so that'll be a touchback. That'll be 1st and 10 for the Bears from their own 20-yard line.
Usually you could see that little ball move through the air on the video, but with all that confetti, not a chance.
So here we go, Warrior fans. We've got a ball game here. If you're just joining us, with 4:20 left in the first period, we get a Hicks to Garcia pass, 31 yards for the touchdown. Walsh for the extra point. And then on a broken play, Solis, the quarterback, takes it 85 yards to the house with a good extra point, tying the ball game up. But a 60-yard pass from Hicks to Jackson gives the Warriors the lead. Solis into the shotgun. One in the backfield. Is going to hand off to his running back. That's number 3. He's going to go around the right side. We're going to get some penalty flags down. It's going to be Nate Fresquez, who's finally able to take down Jesus Gonzalez, the running back. We'll wait on the penalty flags here. And that's going to be blocking the back against the Bears. So that'll be taken from the 20-yard line. That'll be a 10-yard penalty. They'll replay first down, and this time it'll be 1st and 20 for the Bears.
First and 10, 1st and 15 for the Bears.
Hey.
First and 20, direction.
Solis into the shotgun, twins to the left, one in the backfield. There he goes with the run to his right. He's got blockers, but he's going to be brought down from behind. That's going to be Eric Armijo bringing him down from behind, and that's going to be a loss. So it's going to be a loss of, I think, a couple yards there, maybe 3, and that is 3 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 23 now as the ball on the Bears' 7-yard line.
Don't look back. That's Eric Armijo.
Eric Armijo having a great ball game tonight. We've got 2:34 left in the first period. Warriors lead 14-7. Solis goes into the shotgun. This time he's going to have trips to the right, one in the backfield. And hit back to pass, goes over the middle. That's intercepted. That's going to be intercepted by number 34, Max Jaramillo. And that's going to be 1st and goal for the Warriors. What a play by Max Jaramillo, the Warriors' leading tackler.
He just grabbed that bullet right out of the sky.
Yes, sir. 2:04 left in the first period, and we have a 1st and goal for Socorro on the interception by Max Jaramillo. Hicks getting the play from Ocampo. We've got twins to the left. Jackson's going to be out wide right. Garcia in the backfield. Little tighter formation for the Warriors. Hicks getting some more signals, calling out the signals to his team. Official getting ready here to start his count. This time it's going to be quarterback keeper. Hicks is going to be hit, but he's going to gain a couple of yards before he's brought down as he faked the handoff to McDaniel. And he does gain 2 and takes it to the 7-yard line, so 2nd and goal from the 7. Now, if they would have handed that to McDaniel, no telling. McDaniel was actually wide open around the right, but, I mean, everybody kind of flocked right to the middle there on Hicks. Hicks with 2 in the backfield. Oh, and it was a direct snap to McDaniel, and all McDaniel could do is fall on it. And we're going to get a big penalty here. McDaniel was on the ball, and a Hatch Bear just comes helmet to helmet on the play. And the ball was going to be at the 23-yard line, but we'll get a 15-yarder from there.
Well, that's a savings.
And there's the personal foul there called against the Hatch Valley Bears. So good saving play, and that's going to be an automatic 1st down. So that puts the ball at the 12-yard line. We'll wait for what the officials are going to do here, if they're going to replay. And they just call replay the down, so they don't give the automatic 1st down. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 12. Or correction, then it looks like they've now marked it at the 11-yard line. Maybe the 11 and a half. So 2nd and goal, 11 and a half, goal to go. Here goes handoff. It's going to be to Garcia. Garcia is going to break a tackle. Finally going to be brought down. Looks about the 8-yard line, maybe the 7. Wait for the official marking here. So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line. 40 seconds left in the first period. So Warriors here, if they don't get it in, Reese, I suspect they'll bring in Walsh to kick a field goal. Hicks goes into the shotgun. Garcia in the backfield. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Fresco is in motion. Fumbled by Hicks on the handoff. Garcia quickly to fall on it at the 10. So good, quick play by Garcia. And that'll bring up 4th down with 10 yards to go.
So you think they're going to try to kick for a safety if I got that?
A field goal.
A field goal.
A safety, something totally different. We got to teach Reese some football here.
You do. That's why I'm running the camera.
We are going to get a timeout here, so we'll go away for a commercial break.
And I'll get my classroom.
The Woods Law Firm, attorney and counselors at law, assisting clients to make the right decision in general practice law, which includes divorce, family law, litigation, trial, mediation, administrative and government relations, criminal, contract, real estate, personal injury, business, probate, and appeals. Located in the city of Socorro, the Woods Law Firm is here to assist clients in making the right decision. Call 866-440-2380 to make the right decision in your legal matters.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, and I said that was a timeout as we broke away, but that is actually was the end of the first quarter. We'll be starting the second quarter here. We've got about 12:05, so about 5 seconds left on the clock, and the Warriors are ready to the line. Walsh is getting ready to kick a field goal for Socorro. Good thing there on a break, we were able to get re-straightened out some football terminology, and he's got it now. So
he's got it now, and it wasn't a timeout, and all the things are better.
So here we go with a field goal. Josh Walsh will be kicking, it looks like, from the 17-yard line. So this will be a 27-yard field goal attempt by Walsh, and it'll be placed at the far hash mark. Here's a snap. It's down. The kick is up. Plenty of distance. And and that's good. So the Warriors go up 17-7. 5 seconds go off the clock. So 11:55 left in the half. And a great 27-yard field goal by Josh Walsh. Little tongue twister there. So great play. We'll go away for a quick commercial break.
Gas Convenience Store located at 721 South California Street in the city of Socorro. Stop in to fuel up today. Your propane for that barbecue, for your house, or maybe get that car filled up by grabbing some of your favorite snacks and beverages with clean restrooms right here in Socorro. AX Propane and Conoco Convenience Store. 721.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back. We got Josh Walsh already waiting on the ball from the officials here. Again, great play by Max Jaramillo with 2:04 left in the first quarter. Gets an interception to the 9-yard line, but great defense by the Bears. And the Warriors have to settle for 3 with Josh Walsh as a kicker. That was guaranteed money there. So 27-yarder. Here goes Walsh with a kickoff. Walsh this time shoots a nice ball, and that's going to hit at the 5 and roll into the end zone. Touchback for the Bears. Be 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. So, a little shout out to everybody that's out there watching. Jim Hathaway, Semper Fi, brother. Got Maria Lopez, Steve Chavez, Darren Gutierrez, Juan Baiza. Way to join us in there, Juan. Richard Chavez, Julie Marquez, Steve Torres. And Steve Torres with his typical comment, he's got confetti and he thinks it's money.
Steve.
Paul Bustamante Jr., Robert Lopez Mata. So here goes Solis into the shotgun, twins to the left, one in the backfield. He's going to roll around to his left side, looking for an opening. He's found a little bit of a hole, and he's going to take it, and he's going to be stopped maybe a yard short of the 1st and 10. That'll bring up 2nd and 1 as they're going to mark the ball at the 29-yard line of the Bears. 11:38 left in the half. Sorry, folks. Losing my quarters here. As long as we don't lose the quarterback.
Yeah, you're losing your quarters, and Steve thinks confetti's money. I mean,
yeah, there we go, right?
There's real change happening.
I'll blame that one on Steve Torres just because everything can be blamed on Torres. This time, Solis looks like he's going to go under center, one in the backfield, tight formation, I formation for the Bears, and he's going to be hitting the backfield. Play completely disrupted by the Warrior defense. And you've got Ian Jordison, Max Jaramillo, and Eric Armijo all there in the backfield. So great defensive play and going to knock him back for another yard there. Looks like that'll bring up 3rd and 2. Ball now at the 28-yard line of the Bears. Warriors looking for a big defensive stance here. And we've got Andrew Aragon joining us. Here goes Solis back into the shotgun. Twins to the left. He's going to roll out to his left, and that's going to be a new quarterback this time. That's going to be number 18, Roman Sigala, and he's going to be stopped short. Or no, they're going to mark him just 1 yard past. They did count his forward progress, so that will be a 1st and 10 as he gets it to the 31-yard line. Tough break for the Warriors there, as the Warriors are right on top of that. And I'll try and keep up here. They keep changing quarterbacks on us now, ladies and gentlemen, so see what we can get out of this here. And they do have Sigala back at quarterback. Twins to the right, one in the backfield. Here's the snap, and he's going to roll to his right. He's going to be pursued, and that's going to be Eric Armijo with a missed tackle, but he's going to be brought down right here on the sideline by number 22, Jordan Armijo. He does pick up about 5 yards as the ball now marked on the 36-yard line of the Bears. 2nd and 5 for the Bears. 9:15 left in the half. Hey, shout out to Tommy Sarates joined us, and Jacqueline Greenwood Martinez. Said a little shout out to Jacqueline, always bringing us those rodeo updates.
Thank you.
Here's the shotgun, handoff up the middle, and he's going to be hit and taken back. Probably pick up about a yard there if they give him forward progress, which looks like they're going to. And that was Nate Fresquez who came out from the, looks like the safety position, and was able to stop him short there. It looks like 3rd and 3 now. Ball is going to be at the 38-yard line of the Bears. 3rd and 3 for the Bears. Little Warrior defense here is what we need, ladies and gentlemen. Sigala into the shotgun. Twins to the left, one in the backfield. And here he goes. He's going to roll out to his left. Warriors are coming up, and that's going to be Payson Hicks, and they're going to stop him short this time as the Warriors ready for this play this time. Now that's going to bring up 4th down for the Bears. We'll see what they do here, if they run, pass, or go for a punt. And I don't see a punt team coming on, so I think the Bears are going to go for it.
Yeah, we've seen that in the first quarter, that turnover on downs instead of just punting.
So ball on the 38-yard line. Twins to the right, one in the backfield, Sigala, the quarterback. Tries a hard count, trying to get the Warriors to jump off sides. Warriors doing a good job watching the ball. We may get a timeout here, Reese. Now trying to get some more signal in. We're watching back judge here, wait for his. If he starts, and the official does look like he's going to start his count. He does. They do get the snap off. This time they're going to go around to the right side. He's going to be chased from behind. He is going to get into the 1st down territory. Finally knocked out of bounds by Rosas and Hicks. So he does get it to, it looks like, the 46-yard line of the Bears. First and 10 for the Bears. 6:35 left in the half. Here we go. And Paulette Jackson, big shout out to the Warriors and my son, to Dadrian Jackson. Let's go Warriors. Now we've got Deidre Vinson from Yo Mama's Grill watching with us.
Eat happy, Deidre.
And Celeste Griego watching with us. Leslie Griego.
Jason, man, he's always over there working hard at Yo Mama's. Great cook.
Here we go. Into the shotgun goes Sagala. Twins to the left. He's going to hand up the middle. He's found a hole. Breaks away. That's going to be number 3, Jesus Gonzalez, and he's going to get some good positive yardage there and get it into Warrior territory. Ball going to be marked on the Warrior 39-yard line. First and 10, 6:01 left in the half.
Looked like they created some good confusion on where was the ball that gave them that opening.
That was for sure, and their offensive line did a good job of opening a hole. So Warriors got to try and stay at home here, and after seeing all those sweeps, that run play was just dialed up at the right time. Sagala into the shotgun, one in the backfield, trips to the right. And he hands off to Gonzalez up the middle, and he's going to be tackled, and it looks like he's going to get it to about the 35-yard line. So that'll be a gain of 4. That'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 for the Bears. 5:23 left in the half. And Tommy, the Warriors won the Spirit Stick. And now we've got Delilah Walsh watching. Here we go, shotgun by Sagala, trying another hard count. Finally gets it, he's going to roll around to his right side. Cuts back inside, finds an opening, and Hicks with the saving tackle, keeping him from going to the end zone. He is going to get it inside the 20 for a Bear first and 10. So ball going to be marked on the Warrior 19-yard line. First and 10 for the Bears. 4:50 left in the half. Again, Warriors leading 17-7. We've got Tara Taylor that's watching the gate up top. She just joined in with us also. Little shout out to Tara up there. I know she's out there working in the cold. Shotgun by Sagala. Hands off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez going to go around the left, and he's going to be hit. And that's going to be number 4, Orion Rotman, with the tackle. And he's going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage, so that'll be 2nd and 10 for the Bears. Pete Gonzalez has joined us. We got Steve Chavez, one coach, to call a little timeout, so maybe the Warriors can regroup. We've got 3:57 left in the half, clock running. Sagala into the shotgun, Twins to the left, Gonzalez in the backfield. Sagala going to go around the left side. He's going to be hit. That's going to be Nate Fresquez, and they're going to drive him backwards. He may pick up a yard on forward progress. We'll wait to see. And he's going to give him a couple of yards. Looks like they're going to be marked at the 17-yard line of Socorro. That'll be 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 for the Bears. So time for some defense here. Delilah Walsh reminding everybody, if you get onto the Fire Stick, it makes for a great video if you can watch it up on your big screen.
Yeah, we're trying to get the YouTube. I'm not sure if that's working yet.
And here he goes into the shotgun. Sagala going to run around. And he gives it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez going to go for some positive yardage. Going to get near the 1st and 10 there, and he does. They mark him at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal for the Bears.
Need to shut that down.
And Tommy Sadate letting us know here there was 161,631 votes for Socorro on the Spirit Stick. That's awesome.
Oh, wow, that is more than awesome.
Malvin Gonzalez, go Warriors. Now, guys, we need to get some Warrior D here. We've got 2:25 left in a half. Bears 1st and goal from the Warrior 8-yard line. Sagala into the shotgun, has trips lined to the right. Gonzalez in the backfield. Here's the snap. Hands to Gonzalez up the middle. He makes a quick move, but he's brought down. And that's Max Jaramillo on the tackle there. And looks like he's going to hit him right at the line of scrimmage. So that'll be 2nd and 8 with goal to go. So 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line for the Bears. 1:44 left on the clock. And again, I remind everybody, if you look at the bar down at the bottom of your screen, that's where we do keep the score, and it is 17-7.
And I'm seeing it on the video.
Segala into the shotgun, trips to the right. Segala going to roll around to his right, and that's going to be Eric Armijo giving chase, and he's going to be brought down by Nate Fresquez. And good pursuit by Eric Armijo, and that's actually maybe going to lose, and that it will drop him back to the 10. So that'll be 3rd and goal now from the 10-yard line. 1:10 left in the half.
There's some of that good Warrior defense. Put that wall up.
3rd and goal for the Bears.
And I know we got Rio out there watching, or Rio, however he says his name there, but he's out there watching. I know he's out in Arizona watching. So, and Walter Robinson joining us. Go Warriors. Segala into the shotgun. Trips to the left. Trying a hard count. Now going to get signals from his coach. We'll see when they start to count here, and here goes the count. So they're going to have to get the snap off quick, and no, they do call a timeout with 27 seconds left in the half. We'll go away for a quick commercial break.
Are you looking to stake a claim in Socorro? Is your family looking to put down roots in Socorro? Then you need to give Steve Torres, associate broker with Coldwell Banker, a phone call at 505-702-6820. Steve Torres has a great legacy with Socorro. Put his experience, knowledge, and passion for Socorro to work for you, whether you're buying or selling in Socorro. Remember, associate broker Steve Torres, 505-702-6820. Whether buying or selling, Steve is a great real estate resource here in Socorro. Steve Torres, associate broker with Coldwell Banker, 505-702-6820. Are you looking to stake a claim in Socorro?
Welcome back, Warrior fans. And after watching that commercial break, now I know why Torres watching the Warriors play, because he paid for a commercial.
Yeah.
That's why he was hoping that was money. He might come down here and try and get a few bucks.
That's okay. I just take it right from him and advertise for him some more.
You know, Tode, I'm always going to give you a hard time. And, I got my primo Pat watching with us here. Go Warriors. Deidre Vincent, let's go D. Berlinda Perez, my Aunt Isabel, defense Warriors. Steve Chavez, let's go defense. That's for sure. 3rd and goal from the 10-yard line for the Bears. 27 seconds left in the half. Score 17-7 in favor of our Warriors.
Yeah, I saw Thomas Jackson watching earlier with Jackson Ranch Steakhouse, so shout out to him as well.
There we go. Here we go. And this time they bring Solis back in at quarterback. One in the backfield, trips to the left. Solis looking back to pass. He's got a man downfield, and he's going to be covered by Payson Hicks. Incomplete pass. That'll bring up 4th and 10. 4th and goal from the 10 for the Bears. We've got 20 seconds left in the half. You know it, Tommy. We got to give Torre a hard time no matter where we go.
And now we can get him all over the world.
And so they do move the ball all the way down here to the right hash mark. Looks like Solis going to be in at quarterback. We'll see. He's actually going to be holding. They'll also be kicking from the 17. So here we'll go a 27-yard attempt by number 1 of the Bears. He's not listed on the roster, so I can't give you a name. And he's kicking old school, and it's a little slip up, no good, and it goes out of bounds. So that'll be a turnover on downs, as I believe that was blocked by Ian Jordison. And maybe even big number 70 there, Isaiah Montoya. So Warriors back there to block that. Couple of miscues. Warriors keep them from scoring. Your prayers are answered, ladies and gentlemen. There's your defense.
Exactly.
1st and 10, Socorro. But we do get a penalty flag down. And that penalty was against the Bears, so that's declined. And that'll be a 1st and 10 for Socorro. 17 seconds left in the half. Warriors with a 17-7 lead.
Can we cash those decline penalties in later?
I wish we could, right? Priscilla Pino watching. Christopher Baldonado, way to buckle down on defense. Let's go Warriors. Steve Chavez, nice. Good job. Steve Torres, great job. Kenny and Reese, hope you're enjoying that heater in that box while the fans are cold. You know it, Torres. That's why I do this.
NexGen Warrior Sports. We're not stupid.
Twins to the left, twins to the right. Hicks in the shotgun. Going to go and pass it. He just overthrows McDaniel. McDaniel was open at the 15 and just overthrew him. 15 seconds left in the half. And this was what I was thinking, Reese, is Hicks going to go try and go for the big touchdown play here. Warriors are known for that. We've got 95 yards, and McDaniel's run one out of the backfield for 99 yards. So
we've seen it. Yep.
Warriors can score in just a few seconds. Hicks goes back into the shotgun. Andrew Garcia in the backfield. We're going trips to the right. Adrian Jackson out to the left. Hicks rolls out to his right. Looking deep downfield. He's got Rosas open, and he hits Nate Fresquez. Nate Fresquez able to get out of bounds. 1st and 10 for the Warriors, as that's complete to the 27-yard line of the Warriors. 7 seconds left in the half. Steve Chavez, eat Socorro chili, the best. You know it, Steve, man. They've got that chili power down there on Hatch side, and they forgot about Socorro chili power. And the Warriors are going to go be happy with that, ending the first half, and so they'll run out the clock, and here we go, 17-7. Warriors go into the half, and we'll go ahead and go away to some commercial breaks, and hopefully Coach Partridge will show up here. Once he does, we'll get him on air for you guys.
Prevention Coalition would like to show you how to be drug smart by disposing of your prescription medication. Protect your identity. Drown it. Shake it up, baby. Flag on the play. Don't send it down the toilet or the sink. Dispose of it properly. Make it nasty. Oh, gross. Find a med return box at Kelly's Pharmacy, Walmart, or your Socorro Police Department. Together, Socorro County Prevention and you can prevent accidental drug use and abuse by proper disposal of medication. November 5th, elect Dave Hicks for Socorro School Board Position 1, and you vote for local roots, international experience, and the entrepreneurial spirit. Dave's vision to make Socorro the educational capital of the Southwest in 3 to 5 years is part of his motivation to run for school board, and he's eager to put that vision to work for Socorro school children now and tomorrow. Great students come from great teachers, and Dave's professional experience has taught him that teachers need the information and tools to become great teachers for our students. Dave also perceives that there's opportunities to grow those teachers right here in Socorro, and local teachers benefit everyone. This November 5th, elect Dave Hicks for board position number 1.
Hey, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at halftime. And I know Coach Partridge right now just a little distracted. His stepdaughter dancing on the field. So we take a little break and watch that. How about that, Coach?
That's nice to see that they have a dance team and the school spirits quite a bit better over these last couple of years. Nice looking group of cheerleaders out there that are doing a good job, and the dance team and a band. It's nice. It's good to see.
You know what? Yeah, it's great to see that Warrior spirit come back, and I know we struggled some years there, had some rough football seasons, and actually I think it was rough with every sport, but our group is fighting back, and I see this student section, and you're sitting right above that student section. We're kind of posted right above them, and boy, man, they're just getting into it. We're seeing confetti this year. We're seeing the kids with chants, and we just won the spirit stick.
I know, what a cool thing, right? It's quite a turnaround. I think winning's infectious. I think school spirit's infectious, and administration seems to be really strong right now, and good families that are doing a lot of things with their kids, and all the stuff you all do to promote the sports here in town is helpful too. So, and
we appreciate that, Coach, and we really appreciate all the coaches, because I know you guys, always understaffed and underpaid, and it's actually it goes a big shout out to our whole community, because they're so busy sponsoring everything that our kids do, and and I've seen that year in year, you know, where we're getting kids that are going out and doing great things.
Absolutely, yeah. There's quite a pool in the community. Sports, whether people want to believe it or not, they bring a community, especially a small community like this, together. It's important. It's good for the academics. Athletes are out with something to strive for, and it's also good to bring parents and families together for one cause, and that's for our kids. And I think everybody agrees that we're here to help the kids.
No, and that's definitely it. You know, I mean, we come up here, you know, and I know we do get a few sponsors, you know, enough to be able to do our air out there. But, you know, all the announcers and even Reese there, you know, he's puts in so much time. He's usually here by 2 o'clock, even sometimes earlier than that, to get this whole setup going for the games. And, you know, it's just all volunteer time, you know, and we enjoy doing it for our kids, you know. And for me, it's been exciting every year to come back and see this. But you know what's been really exciting, Coach, is what you've done with the wrestling program. And, you know, and that's why I had you up here. You know, we've got a couple returning state champs, your son, Orion, and Trey. So, you know, we're really excited about that. And we're wondering what you're going to do with wrestling this year.
Continue to build. We've had a strong off season. Our youth program and our youth coaches are great. And we all keep it going year round. We never stop. That kids wrestle year round. They're in the room year round. They're learning technique. And we're constantly looking in the community for kids that are interested in wrestling and promoting the sport of wrestling, whether it's across the state, competing all over the surrounding states. I think we'll have a good year this year. We're gonna build on what we did last year. I think our kids are a little more seasoned now. You know, we lost a few of our seniors, but we only lost 3 last year, and we still retained the rest of our team. And I think they'll be a little more seasoned. I think some of them that don't have that wrestling experience per se got a lot of it last year. We qualified all of them. They all went to state. They got to see what it was like, got to taste it. I think a lot of them are very eager to get back to that situation and see what they can do.
Well, no, and exactly. And I know we're probably one of the tougher districts when it comes to wrestling, with, you know, being with Cobra down there. I mean, and Cobra is just spitting out state champions left and right. And, you know, I followed them for a couple of years there as they were doing wrestling. When I was working with ZAM Recruiting, you know, we had a couple kids on our program from them, and they've gone on to college and they're wrestling. And I think that's kind of, you know, every kind of coach's goal, right, is to see their kids go off into college, whether Absolutely. It's wrestling or education.
Absolutely, yeah. Cobra is always tough. They're the team to beat, no doubt. I think what's unique for us is that first few years you might have been able to fly under the radar. I don't believe that's possible anymore, and that's a good thing. I don't mind having a target. That's good. I think people see that we're an up-and-coming program and that they can't just overlook us, that's for sure. And I like that because it causes the kids actually, I've found, they really enjoy the competition. I know we face a lot of 4A and 5A schools all year long, and I've heard kids that have come off from other sports into our sport and said it's nice to know that they can compete against those bigger schools, and they've always wanted to compete against those bigger schools and see how they do, and they go mano a mano, and they do well against them. So,
well, no, and
we'll
I do.
Be prepared.
You know what I've seen, Coach, and what you've really done there is just that camaraderie that you get with those kids, because I've seen some of your wrestlers come into baseball last year, you know, and they weren't some of the best baseball players. They came out because some of their friends that were wrestlers were there, you know, and they just wanted that camaraderie, and they brought spirit to the team. And, you know, that same spirit, you know, carried over from wrestling right into baseball and into golf and, you know, into those spring sports. And, I mean, you know, baseball comes away with a district championship.
Absolutely.
And your kids are out there.
I know. I think the one thing that's very uniformly the same for all the wrestling athletes is they know it's hard work. They know it's difficult and it's going to be hard. And so they don't shy away from a challenge. So if you put them down in another sport and you ask something out of them, they will respond. Those kids will respond.
Well, no, and that's definitely happening. You know, we're seeing it out here on the football field. You know, I think the predictions early on, and as you looked at Max Preps and New Mexico Preps and even kind of some of the coaches' polls, their South Socorro's down. They lost a lot of their big front linemen. They forgot we got a wrestling program, and our kids are working and learning how to shove and push and just drive guys out of the way, man. And that all comes from wrestling.
They got a tremendous coaching staff on the football team. They're very supportive of wrestling. They encourage the kids to get out and wrestle. And a lot of the kids that do wrestle have learned leverage points, and it has helped them in regard, especially on the line. That's wrestling coaches. When I watch a football game, I don't typically look at the skill guys. They're a dime a dozen. There's a lot of those kids at that weight for what we do. But finding big guys that can move their feet and that want to get out there and be tough, those guys are hard to come by, and Coach Ocampo and his coaching staff have done a good job and continue to push the kids towards wrestling. We have, from what I counted, 20 kids that have wrestling experience out on that field. There's 20 of our kids that were also football kids that are on the field on a Friday night basis, and that's proud. I'm proud of that. That's awesome.
Well, and I love all of that, Coach. But I know one of the other things, you're promoting their education.
Absolutely.
I know. Because the kids are coming in, they're coming into that spring sport, and we got to check their grades. And you're always worried about where the grades are going to be. And it's like with the wrestlers, it's almost no worries.
Yeah, we've only had 3 ineligible kids since we started the program that were technically ineligible to wrestle at the time that they needed to wrestle. There's only been 3 kids that were ineligible, and we've averaged 31 kids each year. So of the 31, 3 kids, and and even those 3 kids even stayed on the team, fought their way back, and weren't eligible to wrestle, but continue to practice, and we have them now. And,
then they get eligible,
right? Absolutely.
That's going to be the big difference, and I see that right now. It seems like all the sports are starting to gel. All the coaches are starting to gel, and everybody's working together. We got our community, who's just constantly sponsoring everything. It's almost every weekend you see a fundraiser going on. Every business is we nickel and dime them to death, but they're still here, and I hope our kids are seeing that. But I kind of feel that way looking down here in the stands and see the school spirit back.
Yeah, it's good to see. A lot of that. This is my first year being a part of football. My son has never played football before, and so I'm just a parent. I'm not a coach. I'm a cheerleader in the stands, yelling for my team, my kid. And you see the football parents really working hard together to do put on pasta dinners and put up these flags and come put up banners and do our best to help with what we can help with. But there's a core group of them that just do a tremendous job by making this happen and making the kids feel special and the coaches feel special and trying to alleviate some of headache that is part of coaching. You've coached.
It is.
Absolute
like
headache.
I said, man. That's a 24/7 job, and when you break it down, I think we owe the school money.
No kidding.
Because it's like. When we get paid as coaches, and it's so crazy. It's real cheap, and then you spend so many hours. I think we're in the negative. I shouldn't say we owe the school money. We're in the negative when it comes down to it, because I know, and I'll bet you're the same, because every other coach I've talked to, and a kid that doesn't have, you're out there with your wallet and dishing over to get that kid's shoes, a meal, something. When
the school district was kind enough to give us an opportunity to have the program, we agreed that we weren't going to be a paid coach. And then there's coaching stipends that they've offered to put in, and that's great, because I think for the future it has to be there for another coach if it's not me. Our goal is to take that coaching stipend and give it back to our kids, and hopefully provide stuff that they need, so at the end of the year return the money to the kids, to the program, donate it back, because it's hard to do. There's a lot of fundraisers going on, and a lot of us are overlapping with each other, and every coach, my youth coaches to my high school coaches, they just really love wrestling, and that's what they do it. They do it because they love it. They volunteer their time.
And that does. That takes a huge thing. And it's huge for your guys that are working with your youngsters. Yes. And because that's promoting your program later on.
They're tremendous. They really are.
And they're all volunteer coaches, right?
Oh God, yeah. They're doing it on a Sunday, 4 days a week with our youth program. It's premier. Our youth program is phenomenal. Coach John and Coach James and Coach David. And Tasha and Nadine and all the team moms that do it all are phenomenal. Coach Rotman's phenomenal with our high school program, and his wife and my girlfriend Tiffany. There's just a ton of people involved with the program. But nobody complains. Everybody likes it. Everybody sees it's beneficial for the kids. It's been a really positive thing. We've really enjoyed it. We're looking forward to the season. I can't predict in October what we're going to do in February. I know we're going to be competitive. I know our kids are going to work hard. I know they're going to do their best out there. We got a great group of kids, great coaching staff, Coach Ronnie as well. I don't want to not mention Coach Ronnie, Coach Sammy Vivian, the godfather of wrestling.
Right.
Still to this day, we wouldn't be wrestling if it wasn't for him. So it's been phenomenal.
And I know you guys did something this year at the rodeo grounds also.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, we started an outdoor wrestling tournament, and we'll grow that. That's going to grow. That's going to be big. It's unique. It's one of a kind. It's never happened. Mayor Basker was pleased, very pleased. He's been pushing for that for a long time. He went and watched us wrestle in Phoenix, 4 or 5 years ago when our kids were little, and he loved the environment, and he said, we got to do that in Socorro. We got the rodeo arena built. We did it. It's small. It's going to grow. It's going to grow. We got a big tournament coming up November 9th. Got kids coming from Missouri, Nebraska, Colorado, Texas, at the high school November 8th and 9th. It's phenomenal. Some of the best kids, some of the best youth wrestlers in the country will be in Socorro that weekend. Phenomenal.
Yeah. And definitely, I know this is recorded and stuff, but shoot me out another text about all of that. We'll make sure we get it promoted right here at Rio Grande Valley Radio. We'll get Reese there, man, and he'll do you up a nice little page there, and we'll keep promoting that and keep that going, because, anything we can find our kids to do. I always hate when a kid tells me it's boring, there's nothing to do, and you know what? There it is, right?
That's a parent's job.
That's
unfortunately. Maybe they don't want to hear it, but us as parents have an obligation to our kids. There's plenty of things to do here as long as we're willing to get out and do it. And we all want to sit down and relax at times, but when you got kids, that's kind of falls by the wayside.
No, and it does, and I know, and it's tough, because you're trying to make enough money to raise your kids and do everything in between, and hey, we made a commitment, right?
That's right. Do more with less.
That's
is the way I believe. You can do more with less. I think people throw money at a problem; it doesn't solve it. Do more, work harder.
That's
put it a little more elbow grease. You'll be all right. Do more with less.
Well, I'll tell you, you're talking about Trey. This being his first year out for football. A couple games ago, man, we seen him recover some fumbles and make some hits, dude. And me and James were fired up with all of that going on here. So, Yeah,
that's good. He's around a good group of people. He really seems to enjoy it. It seems to have made him really look forward to the wrestling season too. It's nice to not coach him and just be a dad. I haven't done that in over 8 years.
Well, I'll tell you, I know when my son played, it was tough, man, because you're like cringing anytime you see him get a hit. Oh, please don't get hurt, right? It's tough to be a parent in the stands.
I think that he's proven to be pretty durable, and he's got a great guy that he backs up, Max Jaramillo, and he's learning from him. And Max is one of our wrestlers, so I'm grateful. He's taking him under his wing. He's showing him the way. Max is a senior. If Trey comes out next year, he'll have good tutelage, and hopefully he'll do well.
I'll tell you what, with Max there, he's going to have big shoes to fill in that
absolutely.
position. Max led last year in tackles and didn't even play in the last game of the year. He's leading in tackles now, and I think maybe even interceptions now.
Yeah. You know what? I tell you what, I know that our wrestler kids, including Trey, are up for a challenge. They would not back away from a challenge. If it's asked of him, he will do it.
And I know I've known your parents forever, so
I love her.
I was that little mocosito running around, and
Mom's always supportive.
They've always had our back, so
we'll sell raffle tickets to Nevada, and they won't ever pick them up. They buy fireworks and don't even get them. So they're phenomenal.
Definitely shout out to Berlinda over there.
We love you, Mom.
So, and we're going to break away now,
sir.
Coach, as we get this game going on. Yeah. Thank you for your time,
Absolutely.
and thanks for all the effort that you do with our kids.
Yes, thanks again for the opportunity.
Yeah, we definitely love you for it, brother.
Go Warriors.
Go Warriors. welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That was Coach Joel Partridge right there. You know, you can't go wrong with Coach Partridge, man. He's always so positive about our kids and everything that he's trying to promote with them. We've got about a minute left here before we start the second half, as we've had a battle here, 17-7.
Oh, have we? Yes.
I'll give you a little quick recap here. You know, the Warriors, actually, we've gotten so used to them scoring so quickly, and we didn't score until there was 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first period, and it was a 31-yard pass. Hicks to Garcia, a good catch and run by Garcia as he's wide open in the flats, and he just breaks around the sideline and turns on him afterburners. Nobody was catching Garcia. You know, and then Josh Walsh comes in, just money as always, and we go up 7-0. But then we just had a little mishap right after the kickoff. First play for the Bears, they take the ball 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line, and Solis gets a bad snap. Warriors pursue after the ball, and Solis able to sneak around a corner and take it 85 yards to the house. So tough there, and their extra point is good. 7-7 ball game. But we come right back, you know, at 3:35. Hicks finds Adrian Jackson on a 60-yard pass. Another good catch and run. Jackson breaks a tackle at the 5 and then high steps it in, man. Looked like a pro football player there, high stepping, and good for another 6. Another good kick by Josh Walsh. And then with 2:04 left in the first period, Max Jaramillo with the interception at the 9-yard line. So it's 1st and goal for the Warriors. And Warriors unable to get in as the Bears come together and get a couple of sacks on Payson Hicks there, and we do settle for a 27-yard field goal. And Josh Wallace, money from there, man, and he could have kicked that from the 50, I think, with the distance he had on that ball.
And, he's. I mean, it's like when he does those, he gets it right into the end zone. I mean, he's got a real strong, good, accurate kick.
So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. As you see, they're lining up here for the kickoff. Almost looks, you know, they've set it on the hash mark, maybe looking for an onside kick here. The Warriors did win the toss, and they deferred to the second half. So Warriors will start off on offense as long as we don't lose an onside kick here. That seems what Hatch is set up for, but we've got some good hands on the front line there, standing near the 50-yard line. And here comes the kick. And it's just going to be a short fly kick there. That's going to be taken by Jordan Armijo, and he's found some running room. Breaks a tackle. Oh, and if he could have just he was struggling to keep his balance, and they were able to catch him there just about the 42-yard line of the Bears. Great field position for the Warriors to start off. And great play by Jordan Armijo, man. Just a young sophomore living up to that number 22 there of his brother Mike Armijo, and then his dad from way back. So
I get it. He's carrying.
And and then you had Dez, who was just the king of the soccer. There was number 22. So, and now she's out coaching soccer.
That number's got a lot of reputation.
And here we go. Hicks into the shotgun. McDaniel into motion. McDaniel's going to get the handoff, going to look around the right side, breaks a tackle, and finally going to be brought down at the 45-yard line. Was able to break one, but not the second.
And we did break in during halftime to get the game over there with the TRC against Moriarty, where they were leading 17-7.
So here we go. Hicks going to go back into the shotgun. Twins to the left. One split out wide right. Andrew Garcia in the backfield.
And the scoreboard is up.
Yeah, we do have a scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen, and that's right there on the bottom of the page. Hicks gets the ball. Here's the snap. Going to go off to the right side. And that's going to be Rosas taken out of bounds. Going to be into Bear territory as they're going to mark that at the 49-yard line. That'll be 3rd and 1 for the Warriors. And, Reese, I just thinking about this now, I'm definitely going to have to go out and make sure we do repeat some of that score because we are on the TuneIn app now.
Oh, that's
so
true.
We don't have a scoreboard there. So, I'm going to say sorry to everybody out there in Facebook land. I'm going to keep saying this score here. And here we go, Garcia. Garcia gets a breakaway, and Garcia's going to breaks another tackle at the 35. He's at the 25, the 20, going to the sideline. Going to finally be knocked out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. That's going to be first and goal for the Warriors. Oh, and we do have penalty on the play, marked right at the 47.5-yard line. So that may bring the play back, and Mike McDaniel looks like that's what's happening, and we are getting holding against the Warriors. So a great run by Andrew Garcia as he was able to bob and weave and break some tackles, and it looks like he finally went out of bounds or knocked out of bounds around the 8-yard line, but the holding is going to bring it all the way back. 10:27 left in the third period.
17-7. And thanks for reminding me. I put it up there and I forgot about it.
I don't know what made that pop into this head here, you know. Some of that old age, and then finally some memories come back. So that's going to be 3rd and 11 for Socorro after the penalty.
Well, unfortunate, but a great run.
Fresquez is going to come back into the ball game, and Warriors looks like maybe they're going to set up trips to the left. Hicks is going to be in the shotgun. Andrew Garcia in the backfield. We're down to 10:03 left in the third quarter. Here's the snap. Hicks going to roll out to his left. He's got a man open downfield, just overthrows Jackson, and Jackson goes up for the grab, but goes in and out of his hands. That would have been a great catch by Jackson had he was able to make that, but he would have still probably been about a yard short. But with Jackson, you never know what's going to happen. That guy can catch the ball and make things happen. So 4th and 11 for Socorro, and the punt team is in.
It was a good risk to take.
It sure was. It looks like we got number 4. I can't pick up that number there. I don't know if that's number 4 that's punting. That would be Orion Rotman.
That is 4.
And so Orion Rotman, wait a minute, that's 44.
40.
And he gets a good punt, and it takes a little bit of a Warrior roll and then starts to come back, and it's going to be downed by Xavier Rosas right around the 36-yard line of the Bears. 44, I believe, for Socorro. If we can, I think I have a name written down here for a 44, Reese, and that's Javier Acosta. He's not yet listed on our roster, and I know the official rosters don't have to get really listed until playoff time, but we were able to get that number. So number 44.
And I've got a fan here Facebooking Joshua Silva. Let's see.
And so here goes quarterback. He loses the ball, and he's going to be pursued by Warriors. That's going to be Ian Jordison giving some pursuit. Here comes Nate Fresquez, takes him out of bounds, and maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a short loss. And does get right back to the original line of scrimmage, so that'll be 2nd and 10 for the Bears. And it looks like 9:15 left in the third quarter. Ball now marked at the 35-yard line of the Bears. Sorry about it, but it sounded like I said the Bears. Back to the
old Chicago?
The old Chicago Bears there, you know. The Bears.
The Bears.
But we the Warriors, so
we the Warriors.
Here we go into the shotgun. Segala, he's going to hit out onto the flats there, but Jordan Armijo with good coverage, then been helped by Fresquez and Eric Armijo. We're going to get a fumble recovered by the Warriors. That was Benegas who fumbles. Great play by the Warriors as Armijo holds him up. Fresquez able to steal it away. So great play by Fresquez. Good heads up. 9:02 left in the third quarter. Warriors get the ball. 1st and 10. Ball's going to be marked at the 30-yard line of the Bears. So great play there as Armijo, as soon as he made the catch, put the stick on him. Benegas is a little bit bigger than he is, but Armijo held his own and held him up long enough for Fresquez to come and strip him. And so great play there by the Warriors.
That was great football.
So Hicks, no huddle, goes into the shotgun. Twins to the right. Jackson split out wide left. Andrew Garcia in the backfield. That's going to be Rosas and Fresquez split out to the right. And here goes Fresquez in motion, fakes the handoff, gets a pass out to the flats to Fresquez. Fresquez is at the 20, cuts back in, breaks a tackle, going to go into the end zone. Is Fresquez. Touchdown, Warriors! 8:51. Fresquez takes it into the touchdown there from the 30. Great run, catch and run by Fresquez there. And I know he's been waiting for that all night.
Stretch those legs, right?
So 8:48.
And 23-7.
Hold on. Stop the clock. Huh? Oh, he winded it? Oh, they didn't give the touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to get the thing here. I turned away to write down the score, and no touchdown. They mark him down at the 1-yard line. Sorry about that. Here goes Hicks into the shotgun. Hands to Garcia. Garcia dives into the end zone. Now that's a touchdown, Warriors. Andrew Garcia with a 1-yard run with 8:18. So that's going to give Fresquez a 29-yard catch and run there. And Garcia goes into the end zone. Give it to the workhorse there to get it in that last yard. Way to go, Andrew. And Yvonne Perez, my cousin, says hi from the ticket booth. And here goes Josh Walsh, Gage Johnson, the holder. Carlos Zamora, the snapper. Kick is up and good. 24-7 in favor of the Warriors. My apologies there. I looked down to write down the time and the time of the touchdown there, and the officials blow him down at the 1-yard line. But we'll go away for a quick commercial break.
Good friends, good food, and good times. That's Yo Mama's, the perfect combination of upscale and casual food, whether you're just grabbing a bite with coworkers or dining out with family and friends. Eat happy at Yo Mama's, located at 913 North California Street, Socorro, New Mexico. 575-838-3962. Open Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sundays, 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. Remember Yo Mamas and eat happy the next time you're in Socorro. Good friends, good food, and good times. That's Yo Mama's, the perfect combination of upscale and...
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. 8:18 left in the third quarter. Warriors go up 24-7. Walsh getting ready to kick for the Warriors. Here's the whistle, and here comes Walsh. Walsh with a big booming kick. Nice high kick, and that's going to go all the way into the end zone, and it's going to hit into the end zone. Touchback. What a big kick there by Walsh. That'll be 1st and 10 from their own 20 for the Bears.
You know, I think they could use him at the spaceport to put those ships in orbit.
I'll tell you what, man.
He's got
boy.
a kick.
And so here we go. Ray Weiss, a little shout out to me there. So, hey, shout out to you, Ray. And Tommy Sadate, shout out to the band. They sound awesome. They're doing a great job. You know, we're actually getting that Warrior spirit rocking and rolling right here at Socorro High School, Eddie Castaneda Field. Here goes Segala into the shotgun. And then one in the backfield, wide receiver to the right and left. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle. And that's going to be Gonzalez, the ball carrier. He breaks a tackle, finally brought down from behind by Ian Jordison. Ian Jordison going to stop him about a yard short, as that ball is going to be marked at the 29-yard line. Be 2nd and 1 for the Bears.
And we had 24-7 with 7:56 left in that third quarter.
Thank you there, Reese. I was just looking that way, and you beat me to the punch, and I'll take that help all I can get and keep those tune-in fans updated.
I'm working on it. Thank you, tune-in fans, for your patience with us.
And hello from Tara Taylor. Here we go. Segala into the shotgun, hands to the up back. He's going to make a move there, and he's going to be hit. He will get a 1st and 10 as he's finally stopped. And it looks like Max Jaramillo with a tackle there, but not until the ball's going to be marked at the 32-yard line. So that's a gain of 3 for the Bears. 1st and 10, 7:22 left in the third quarter.
Looks like on the video here we had some roughness going on.
Yeah, and I kind of saw some of that there. I'm glad the official, hopefully he was looking away right at that moment because we don't need any 15-yard penalties.
Yeah, I was a little concerned.
7 minutes now left. Segala goes into the shotgun. One split wide to the right, one to the left, one in the backfield. Here's the snap. Handoff to the running back. He's going to be pursued by Jordison, going to get away, but finally going to be tackled on the far right side. And that's going to be Andrew Garcia who gets the stop there, but not until he picks up 6 yards. Ball's now going to be marked at the 38-yard line of the Bears. That'll be 2nd and 4 for the Bears. 6:25 left in the third quarter. Warriors up 24-7. Segala in the shotgun, hands off to Gillis, the running back, and he's going to be this time hit at the line of scrimmage. See if I can pick up that number there. And that was number 32 of the Warriors. And let me see here. I'm looking at the wrong roster. That's Rodolfo Maldonado with the tackle.
5:54 left in the third quarter.
Segala into the shotgun. Twins to the left. One in the backfield. Here's the snap. Segala going to take it around the left side. Going to be pursued from behind. And finally met by a host of Warriors. And going to be pushed back. And we get a loose ball, fumble. Warriors are claiming they have the ball from the bench. We'll wait for the officials to give the call. Looks like they're going to call him down by contact. So no fumble. No fumble, down by contact, and we do have an injured Bear on the field. And we've got 5:29 left in the third quarter, 24-7. We're going to hope that that player is all right, but we'll go ahead and go away to a commercial break here.
Coach Giselle for the Socorro School District Board, position number 2, this November 5th. And you make a vote for the right experience and the right choice. 29 years in Socorro and 36 years experience as an educator in New Mexico, Greg knows the playing field. He has a BS in mathematics and a master's in teaching from New Mexico Tech. He is eager to coach the school district and your children into a winning future through tackling the hard issues of budget and finance through local solutions to lower cost and improve service. Put the coach on the board this November 5th and elect the right experience for the right choice. Greg Giselle, position number 2, Socorro School Board. Elect Coach Giselle for the Socorro School District.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So that was Segala, who was injured on the play, the Bears quarterback, and he's being helped off the field. He did get the ball to the 37-yard line of the Bears, but that's still a 4th and 5 for the Bears. So we'll wait to see what happens if they go for it or punt here. I'm assuming they're going to bring Solis back in at quarterback, who started the first half. And so we do get the clock started back up. And they do bring in their punt team. That'll be number 1 punting for the Bears. Dropping back for the Warriors is Mike McDaniel, and he's dropping back around the Warrior 30-yard line. Here's the snap. Warriors trying to get in there, and gets off the punt. And it's going to be a short punt, and that's going to hit off a Bear and be downed at the 37-yard line of Socorro. So 1st and 10 for the Warriors from their own 37-yard line. 4:54 left in the third quarter. Warriors lead 24-7. And Jim Hathaway, nice stop, definitely was. Steve Chavez throw the challenge flag on that fumble there. And then we talked about that earlier, Steve, the instant replay. Boy, we wish we could have that, but we will probably never see that in high school sports.
You get me the sponsors and we'll get that. Paul's got it.
So here we go. Warriors getting ready to start. No huddle offense. Hicks into the shotgun. Twins to the right. One split out wide to the left. Looks like Armijo's in the backfield. McDaniel goes in motion. Hicks goes right behind him looking for Jackson downfield. And Jackson gets hit. No penalty flags come out. Really surprised on that one there as Jackson was tackled before the ball even hit his hands. Jackson, if he was able to come down with that, would have been a great catch because he did have a step on the player. So there we go, Steve. That's the one you're talking about there. And, hey, a little shout-out to John Jaramillo joining us here. Thanks again, John. Always a great Warrior sponsor and great alum from right here in little old Socorro. Hicks with a no-huddle offense. It's going to have Twins to the left. The one split out wide to the right is Rosas. Armijo in the backfield. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff, goes out to McDaniel in the flats. McDaniel breaks the tackle and gets knocked out of bounds before he is going to get the 1st and 10 on that pass play.
Nice quick move.
So 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Ball will be marked at the 48-yard line of Socorro. 4:40 left in the third quarter. Warriors lead 24-7. Hicks giving the play to his team already at the line of scrimmage. Hicks goes into the shotgun. Twins to the left, one to the right. Armijo in the backfield. Here's the snap, and that's Garcia in the backfield. Garcia going to go around the left side. Garcia gets an opening. Garcia going down the sideline, turns on the burners. He's at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Andrew Garcia. 43 yards. Touchdown, Warriors. No dirty laundry on the field, it looks like. That's 4:29 left in the third period. Touchdown Warriors, but it looks like we did maybe get some laundry onto the field that I didn't see. And definitely we do, and it's called against the Warriors, and it's a block to the back, an illegal block to the back. So a little upsetting there.
Oh.
So that'll be a 10-yard penalty that'll go against Socorro. And that happened, looks like, about the 47-yard line of the Bears, and will take us back. So obviously that happened at the ball now marked at the 44-yard line of Socorro. So that'll be 1st and 15 for Socorro. Ball at the 44-yard line. Hicks goes into the shotgun. Twins to the right. One split out wide left. One in the backfield. Here's the snap. Hands back to Garcia. Garcia breaks the tackle, shakes a bake to the right side. Man, that's Jordan Armijo this time. So Garcia gets the break after the run, and Jordan Armijo picks up big yardage there. Gets us to a 2nd and 4 as he picks up 11 yards. Gets the ball down to the Bears' 46-yard line. So way to go, Jordan Armijo. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Warriors lead 24-7. Armijo stays in the ballgame in the backfield. Twins to the right, one to the left. Hicks in the shotgun. McDaniel goes in motion, hands to McDaniel around the left side. He's got a blocker ahead of him is Armijo. McDaniel able to get around the left side, taking it down the sideline, finally goes out of bounds. Waiting to see here.
Looks about the 22 or 21.
It is a 27-yard line.
20, well, all right.
Okay.
I was trying to give him some forward movement there, okay?
Waiting to see. It looks like they're being brought back, so maybe another penalty on the play here. And that is, there's going to be a penalty called against Socorro as it was marked right at the first down marker. So that should take it back, right back to the original line of scrimmage. So that'll be 2nd and 10 for Socorro. Ball on the 48-yard line of Socorro. So a couple of key penalties that have hurt the Warriors there. Take away a touchdown and a big first down run by Mike McDaniel.
Exactly, and we got 24-7 with 3:34 left in the third quarter.
Hicks goes into the shotgun. Looks like he's going to line up twins to the right, McDaniel and Rosas. Jadron Jackson going to line up far left. Jordan Armijo in the backfield. Payson Hicks goes into the shotgun. McDaniel goes back into motion, fakes the handoff this time, going to hit Rosas. Rosas makes a good leap, able to pick it up, and he's going to be brought back, but they are going to give him forward progress as he gets into Bear territory, and he'll be marked down at the 47-yard line. So that'll be about a 3rd and 6 for Socorro. 3:15 left in the third quarter, 24-7 in favor of the Warriors.
Great control on that ball.
Hicks into the shotgun. Twins to the left. One split out wide right. One in the backfield. And he's going to get a hard count and get some Bears to jump off sides. So we'll see if that was 3rd and 5 or 3rd and 6 here. As the down marker just kind of in between there. So we may end up with a 3rd and 1 or a 1st and 10 to see how big their steps are there, Reese.
The judges or the player, the referees?
The referees.
Yeah.
John Jaramillo Garcia has some great speed. Yes, he does, John. I mean, the Warriors got some killer speed out on the field. So we've got the officials here meeting in the middle. So we're waiting to see what the call's going to be. As maybe one official saw a movement on the Warriors side, but definitely looked like the Hatch Valley Bears jumped completely off sides. And we've got Lindsay Lopez watching with us, Reese.
Hey, Lindsay Lopez running for position 3.
And the ref now joining us.
Oh, is he done with his...
He must be done with his alumni game. They call that against Socorro.
Oh, my.
Going to take it back. Call illegal procedure against the Warriors. The fans not happy here at Warrior Stadium. We got Roslyn Garcia watching with us. So 3rd and 10 for Socorro.
I think some of that temper is starting to catch. Yeah.
And Andrew Garcia comes back into the ball game for Jordan Armijo. Hicks getting the play from Ocampo. Warriors going to line up, twins to the left, one to the right, Garcia in the backfield. Here comes the blitz by the Bears. Hicks rolls around to his left side, looking downfield, across the field, finds Garcia, and we do maybe get a pass interference call here finally. And that was against Garcia as number 3, Gonzalez, was holding on to him, and the officials pointing that way, and they do call pass interference. That is an automatic first down for the Warriors.
Okay.
So 2:48 left in the third period. A pass interference penalty is going to get the Warriors a 1st and 10 here. And I believe that is a 15-yarder in high school football. And that is going to mark the ball at the 37-yard line of the Bears. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Lindsay Lopez, Hi Rio Grande Valley Radio. Thanks for showing the game. Go Warriors. Adam and Michelle Paz join us.
Adam Paz and Lindsay Lopez both running for school board position.
Petra Fagan joins us. Go Warriors. Hicks goes into the shotgun. Twins to the left, one to the right. Garcia in the backfield. Hicks gets a snap, fakes the handoff, goes out to Jackson. Jackson's going to catch it, but I believe he was going to get called for with a knee down as the pass was just a little bit low there. And they do call a completion, and where his knee goes down is about a half yard behind the line of scrimmage. We'll call it 2nd and 11 for the Warriors. Ball now marked at the 38-yard line of the Bears. 2nd and 11 for the Warriors. 2:15 left in the third quarter. Daniel Gonzalez watching with us. Hicks into the shotgun. Twins to the right, one to the left. Garcia in the backfield. Hicks drops back to pass. Looking to his right. Got a man downfield is Rosas and just overthrows Rosas as Rosas tried to turn on the birders and make a diving catch, but just out of reach of his fingertips there. Incomplete pass. Bring up 3rd and 11 for Socorro. 1:51 left in the third quarter.
Great effort.
Hopefully here we need a big third down, at least get us in some good positive yardage here. As that would be a huge field goal attempt by Walsh there. Hicks has the play, gives it to his line. Garcia in the backfield. Rosas and McDaniel lined up on the right. Adrian Jackson on the left. Hicks with the count, and this time we're going to get another penalty flag, and it looks like the Bears, this time they do call it on the Bears, so that'll be 5 yards against the Bears. So it'll be 3rd and 6 for Socorro. So that's part of the play that we needed there, Reese, is that gives us some good yardage there. And Adam and Michelle Paz saying, that Hicks has one heck of an arm. Yes, he does. We against Escalante Lobos, we watched him pass one to Adrian Jackson, and it was 60 yards in the air there, Adam.
Man.
Here we go. Hicks into the shotgun. Twins to the right, one to the left. Garcia in the backfield. Here's the snap. Hicks looks back to pass. Goes out to McDaniel on the right side. McDaniel's going to go. He's going to break a tackle. He's going to break a second tackle. Still fighting. Going to get it near the 15-yard line. We'll see where they mark him down. Looks like they're going to mark him at the 15. 1st and 10 Warriors. McDaniel bull rushing his way down to the 15-yard line. What a good, solid run there as he just keeps those legs churning.
Yeah.
1:40 left in the third quarter, 24-7 in favor of our Warriors. Jordan Armijo now comes into the ball game. Looks like he's going to come in and McDaniel will get a breather. Ryan Rotman at tight end. The center is Carlos Zamora.
We got 1:22 left in the third quarter. Score is 24-7.
Hicks into the shotgun. 2 in the backfield. Garcia and Armijo. Receiver to the left and right. And it's a handoff to Armijo. And Armijo is going to push forward and get inside the 15. And that's going to get him to about the 13-yard line. And we do have an injury timeout on the field, but it looks like he's gotten up to his feet, so this will be a short injury timeout here. We won't go away. And I believe the injured player was number 71, Alec Carrasco, and he'll have to go sit out a play. And the Warriors get back their helmets back on, and they're going to get back to the line of scrimmage. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Warriors lead 24-7. And here we go with the clock getting wound by the official there. Hicks has the play. We're going to have Xavier Rosas lining up on the right side, Adrian Jackson on the left side. Looks like 25, Andrew Garcia, and 22, Jordan Armijo lining up in the backfield. Hicks looks like he's getting more clarification on the play from Ocampo. Here goes Hicks into the shotgun. Here's the snap. Fakes to Armijo, has Jackson open on the flats. Jackson with a good catch there. Jackson bounces and divides, drives it into the end zone. Touchdown Warriors. He's rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
But he's going for the zone.
22 seconds left in the third quarter. Jackson goes in for the touchdown. 30-7, Warriors lead.
Wow.
What a great play there.
Yes, this has been an amazing game. All right, folks, we're getting ready.
Here goes Josh Walsh getting ready to kick the extra point here. Johnson, older, kick is up and good. 31-7 in favor of the Warriors. We'll go away for a commercial break.
We've reached Jackson Country. Whether you're on the trail or off the trail or just passing through, Jackson Ranch Steakhouse should be on your trail map. A full chuck wagon from starters to desserts. Delicious succulent ribeye that's got the whole town talking. 12-hour slow-roasted beef brisket with our own special rub. Or wrangle yourself up the ultimate smokehouse burger, topped with a fried egg from the hen house. Jackson Ranch Steakhouse also has great desserts like the moist and delicious Tres Leche cake. At 1123 Furniture Road, which should be on your trail map. 575-838-5225. Jackson Ranch Steakhouse, Socorro. Welcome back, and that was Jackson Ranch Steakhouse, who just won first place in this last weekend's Lincoln County Cowboy Symposium Chuck Wagon Cook-Off. Congratulations, Thomas Jackson and team. Back to you, Kenny.
Here we go, and everybody chiming in here for the Warriors. Walsh getting ready to kick for Socorro. Jim Hathaway, Mike O'Gean Jr., Luis Armijo. The Armijos are watching. Luis and Randall Medium.
Here goes
Walsh with the kick. And here's the boot, and it's a solid kick, going to go all the way back into the Warrior end zone and hit at the R's there. So that'll be 1st and 10 for the Bears at their own 20-yard line. 22 seconds left in the third period. Warriors up 31-7. And I'm not sure if they can hear the band as they're playing out there, Reese, but doing a great job. And all our students right here in the student section right below us here in the booth just doing a great job cheering them on.
Yeah, they are. A lot of fans. Well, we've seen the confetti, right?
That's for sure. And here we go. The Bears break their huddle. Can't really see right now who's at quarterback, but it looks like Segala back into the ball game. And that is at quarterback in the shotgun, one in the backfield. He's going to roll out to his right, looking to pass, and he's going to be hit hard by a Warrior. And it looks like that's number 12, Xavier Rosas, on the blitz, and just pounds the Hatch quarterback back for a huge loss all the way to the 10-yard line. That'll be 2nd and 20 for the Bears.
Is that Marine quality already coming out?
That's it, man. You know what, man? This kid is going to be one tough Marine, right?
Right, exactly.
And here we go. That is going to end the third quarter. Warriors up 31-7. We'll go away for a commercial break.
And I'm Prescott. We own the Virtu Fine Art Gallery.
Virtu Fine Art Gallery. Excellence in Southwestern fine art. Selling fine art note cards and gifts online since 1996 at virtuarts.com. Visit online and learn about the medium, the artist, and pick up your next great piece of art. The ongoing closing sale at 102 Plaza Street continues with savings as much as 30% on fine art on the wall while it lasts. Visit today and find your next piece of great art.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are getting ready to start the fourth quarter. The Warriors up 31-7. That last play there before the end of the third quarter was Xavier Rosas with a big sack on the quarterback. Xavier blitzing. That's him for a 10-yard loss. It's going to be 2nd and 20 for the Bears from their own 10-yard line. Little shout out to Philip Zuni, an assistant coach down there in Hot Springs, actually originally here from Socorro, and last year on that state championship coaching staff. So,
all right,
big shout out to Philip Zuni there.
We'll look forward to seeing him next week.
And then a former baseball player here for the Warriors, Carlos Acosta, also watching with us. Roxanne Silva, a great basketball player here from Socorro, also joining us. And here we go. Hatch goes into offense. Segala in the shotgun. One right, one left, one in the backfield. Hands off to the back. And he's going to be hit hard as he's being held up there by Ian Jordison. And another Warrior comes in and finishes him up. That looks like Xavier Rosas with another big hit. Gonzalez is going to trot off the field after that hit. Maybe a little stun there. Does pick up a couple of yards. So it'll be 3rd and 18. For the Bears.
All right. And again, we're 31-7 going into the fourth quarter. Let's go.
And Big Sean Smith, fourth quarter, boys, lock in that win. Former Warrior watching from West Texas. Big shout out there to Big Sean. I remember when you played down here on that Warrior Hog line. Here we go. Sagala into the shotgun. One on the right, one on the left. Hands up to his running back. He's going to be hitting the backfield by 4 Warriors. Led again by Xavier Rosas and Eric Armijo, and they just drive him back for another loss. Take him all the way back to the 10-yard line. That'll be 4th and 20, and I'll tell you what, our Warriors are pumped up coming into this fourth quarter. So some hardcore conditioning going on during the practice sessions. 10:45 left in the ball game, 31-7 in favor of the Warriors. James Gonzalez watching with us. Go Big Blue, Semper Fi, brother. McDaniel going to be back at the Bears 40-yard line waiting for the punt. Punt's going to be coming out of the Bears' own end zone. Here's the snap, a little low, able to get it off, and it's a good kick. McDaniel's going to take it right at the 40, be hit, break a tackle, going to go around the right side, breaks another tackle and breaks another, and a penalty flag does come in as McDaniel's finally brought down at the 25-yard line of the Bears. We'll wait on the penalty here. And it's going to be an illegal block to the back against the Warriors. And I believe that'll be taken from the point of the flag, and it looks like it's going to be taken from the 30-yard line. And that should put us back on the 40-yard line of the Bears. Still great field position for the Warriors.
That's the second foul of that type.
And I believe, Reese, tonight, Lindsay Lopez is also one of our sponsors of the ball game tonight. Lindsay Lopez running for school board. In which position, Reese?
I think position 3.
Well, maybe Lindsay, if she's still watching, she can correct us on there. But thanks again for sponsoring Warrior football.
Yeah, please let us know because I don't have my notes in front of me. There's 9 candidates in 3 positions.
I know we've got David Hicks and Coach Ezell also sponsoring tonight's game.
Correct.
And here goes Gage Johnson, the quarterback. He's going to go around the left side. If penalty flags come down, Johnson breaks some tackles. He's going to get near the 30-yard line, around the 32, and we're going to get holding called against Socorro. So that's going to take it back. Penalty flag sitting about the 43-yard line. So that should take it back into Warrior territory. So tough break for the Warriors there. 9:55 left in the ball game. Warriors up 31-7. They do start there. It looks like either the 43 or 44, not sure. And that does take it to the 47-yard line on the penalty. So it'll be 1st and 23, I believe. 1st and 23 for Socorro. Ball on the 47-yard line of the Warriors. Gage Johnson now the quarterback. We got Trenton McDaniel here lined up on the left side. Man goes in motion. Fresquez, Gage Johnson with the keeper, goes around the right side, uses a stiff arm, gets down into the 40, and finally gets hit right at the 40-yard line of the Bears. So Gage Johnson picks up those 13 yards from the penalty. So that will bring up 2nd and 10 for the Warriors. So a great play by Johnson there with the stiff arm, being able to break free there and get around the outside and then back to the middle.
And put some speed on it.
Good, hard 13-yard run. Johnson, the quarterback. One split out wide to the right, one split out wide left, one in the backfield is Jordan Armijo. Little snap goes through the hands. Johnson able to pick it up, and he's going to fight back for yardage. It's going to be a broken play, find some opening, and does get the ball back and get some positive yardage out of the play. So what a scramble by Johnson as the ball goes in and out of his hands. and gets it to the 39-yard line, so a gain of 1, even though he was all the way back into Warrior territory after that, able to bounce back and keep some positive on that play. 3rd and 9 for Socorro, 8:10 left in the ball game. Warriors lead 31-7.
He did a great controlled scramble.
Well, Reese, and I think that there, is that they're used to snapping into Payson Hicks, who stands about 6'1", and Johnson, I think, is maybe around 5'6", 5'7", so easily to snap right over his head there and makes a tough play for Johnson to be able to get to that.
Got to remember who you're snapping to.
And we're going to get a timeout on the field here, and that's going to be a timeout. Socorro will go away for a commercial break.
The Woods Law Firm, attorney and counselors at law, assisting clients to make the right decision in general practice law, which includes divorce, family law, litigation, trial, mediation, administrative and government relations, criminal, contract, real estate, personal injury, business, probate, and appeals. Located in the city of Socorro, the Woods Law Firm is here to assist clients in making the right decision. Call 866-440-2380 to make the right decision in your legal matters.
Welcome back, Warrior fans. Man, I'm just getting entertained right here by our band, Reese. Tell you what, man, they just sound amazing. We've even got a kid down there dancing along with it, man. We got the students yelling out and cheering. Boy, man, this is exciting Warrior football here.
I'm looking around. There she is. All right, yeah. And then we got the cheerleaders up here doing their thing.
Yeah, so, we got some real Warrior pride going on here. And again, thank you guys all for joining us here on Facebook Live, on our TuneIn app, and on RioGrandeValleyRadio.com. So streaming the 3 different sources. We got the Warriors coming out of their timeout. Coach Ocampo's giving the play. Xavier Rosas goes back into the ball game. Johnson stays at quarterback. Jordan Armijo, the running back. Trenton McDaniel lines up wide left. Rosas lines up wide right. Ball on the far right hash mark.
Oh.
That ball at the 39-yard line. 3rd and 9 for Socorro. Here's the snap. Johnson going to roll around to his left side, looking to pass downfield. He's got a man open, and in and out of the hands there. Let me catch a number, and that's Trenton McDaniel. Just in and out of his hands, was into first down territory. Incomplete pass. That'll bring up 4th and 9 for the Warriors. 7:38 left in the ball game. Your Warriors lead 31-7.
I'm getting too excited. I'm going to have to shut my mic off.
Yeah, that's always our good standing joke. Reese always tries to cut and jump off over me with his shouting, man, because he just does. He gets really excited with the ball game, and I don't blame you, Reese. If I was on your side, I would be the one probably yelling over you. So Mike McDaniel going to go back to punt for the Warriors. Now we've got one deep for the Bears. He's going to be standing about the 15-yard line. Mike bouncing back all the way to the 44-yard line of Socorro for this punt. And it's a perfect snap. And Mike's going to fake, going to go around the left side. He's going to break some tackles. It jukes out some players, spins through some more, comes back around the right side, and he's going to get it to the 35-yard line. What a run there, boy. We were talking about earlier, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Oh, my God, Mike McDaniel. What a good run there. Didn't make it to the 1st and 10, so there'll be a turnover on downs. But, he broke some tackles there, Reese.
He did. And like you said, I was holding it because it was exciting.
I was waiting for him just to break one loose and get, he ran into 3 defenders and they were waiting on him, and he was able to spin out of that. Oh, my God.
And keep going forward.
1st and 10 for the Bears. Ball marked at their own 35-yard line. Segala goes into the shotgun. 1 wide left, 1 in the backfield. The Warriors lead 31-7. Segala looks back to pass, going to go downfield, and Jordan Armijo turns and gets a little tip on it, looks like, and in out of the hands of the Bear receiver. Incomplete pass. Good defense by Jordan Armijo there to break that up. 2nd and 10 for the Bears. 7:18 left in the ball game. Now, Marianne Valencia, cheerleaders looking sharp. Steve Chavez, Socorro Chile rules. Flora Sarate, Jackie Major joining us. John Jaramillo, you guys doing a great job. Go Warriors. Here goes Segala into the shotgun. Trips to the left, one in the backfield. Waiting on, here's the snap. Segala looking at pass off to the flats. It's going to be short for incomplete pass, I believe.
Yeah, it looked like it hit the ground where it got in his arms.
So incomplete pass. That'll be 3rd and 10 for the Bears. Ball at their own 35-yard line. 7:15 left in the ball game. Warriors up 31-7. Segala goes back into the shotgun. This time lines up twins to the left, and he's going to go around the right side, being chased by number 34, Max Jaramillo. Going to bring him down in the backfield for a loss. Looks like he's going to take him down around the 30.
That Greyhound was going for that rabbit, and that rabbit wasn't going anywhere.
You know, and Max Jaramillo, man, leading tackler for the Warriors, you're not going to route around that kid too much.
No.
And they marked the ball at the 31-yard line, so a loss of 4th and 14 for the Bears. Clock still running, 6:43 left in the ball game. Mike McDaniel standing at his own 44-yard line, deep for the Warriors. Be careful here if Mike doesn't want to run one back here, Reese. And here goes a good snap. The punt is off. Mike McDaniel going to take it, no, and he lets it hit as there was a guy beating right down on him. And that was number 31, the Bears. That's Benegas, who had a beat for Mike McDaniel. So Mike McDaniel made the smart choice and let it bounce. So it'll be 1st and 10 Warriors from their own 32-yard line. 6:16 left in the ball game. Warriors up 31-7. Jackie Major, thank you for your effort to let us Oldie know what's going on. Go Warriors. Thanks for watching, Jackie.
Or listening.
And I see number 23, Marcus Armijo. Looks like he's going to join his brother, Jordan Armijo, in the backfield. Gage Johnson coming in at quarterback. And Marquez looked like now he's lining up as a wide receiver on the right side. So we're going to have, and Armijo goes in motion, hands off to Jordan Armijo. He goes around the right side, and he's going to pick up some positive yardage, maybe pick up about 5 or 6 yards there. And they're going to mark him down at the 38-yard line of Socorro. So a 6-yard gain for Marcus Armijo, 2nd and 4 for the Warriors. 5:50 left in the ball game. Gage Johnson, the quarterback. And I've seen they number 80 into the ball game now at tight end. Damian Greenwood, brother to
That was another one of those high snaps, and he took a little time to get a hold of that ball.
That's for sure. So Gage Johnson now has a play from Ocampo. One in the backfield. 2 split out to the left. Pat shows blitz. Hands off to Jordan Armijo. He's going to get the first down and a little bit more. 1st and 10 Warriors. So smart run by Jordan Armijo. He sees the blitz coming inside right where the play was scheduled to go, and he bounces it outside and gets a 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
Rockets it to the right and gets the first down.
So gets the ball to the 43-yard line of Socorro. 4:20 left in the ballgame. And I see number 21, Trey Partridge, in the ball game there, Reese, state champion wrestler and son of Coach Joel Partridge, who we had here at halftime.
It's a big Warrior family.
That's it. It's down to 4 minutes left in the ball game. Johnson, a quarterback, twins to the left, hands off to Armijo. Armijo bumbles, goes through and breaks a tackle. Leaves a player standing there. I think he tried to tackle Armijo and ended up with nothing but air.
Where'd he go?
And Armijo able to get it to the 48-yard line. So 2nd and 5 for the Warriors. Johnson, the quarterback. Jordan Armijo, the running back. Trenton McDaniel and Trey Partridge lined up on the left side.
Oh.
Got Damian Greenwood. It says he's 6'2". I think he's a little taller than that. He's a tight end on the right. Gage Johnson going to run around the left side. He's going to cut it back and then back out to the outside. He's got some speed. Finally going to be taken out of bounds near the 30, maybe the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Good hard run by Gage Johnson. And they do mark him at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 Warriors, 2:59 left in the ball game. Warriors leading 31-7, and looks like our second string came out to play, Reese, and they're going to put one up on the scoreboard for the Warriors here.
I don't think there's anything second about it.
And I got a message here from John Jaramillo. It was great last week to have the legend Connie Gonzalez with us for a gathering at the Hacienda for the first Yankee vs. Astro of the championship series. What a great role model. Thank you, Coach Ray, for bringing him down. So John Jaramillo was here last weekend, Reese, and he had a little coaches gathering down there, and we had a lot of coaches that joined us down there at the Jaramillo family barbecue area, which John is calling the Hacienda.
The Hacienda.
So, it's all about that hada there, John.
Sounds
and we had a great time. Thanks for the hospitality. And we're going to get a timeout by Socorro. We'll go away for a commercial break.
All right, I'm going to do a special one since you are talking about John Jaramillo here. So let me get this queued up. And here we go, John. This is for you.
Hi, this is John Jaramillo. I want to say hello to all my friends in Socorro, and certainly want to wish the Warriors a great evening. Beat Tularosa, beat Tule. That's always a good thing. So hello to all my friends in Socorro.
All right.
Welcome back, Warrior fans. Here we are, 2:14 left in the ball game. Warriors lead 31-7. Gage Johnson, the quarterback. Jordan Armijo, the running back. Two receivers split to the left. Gage Johnson on a quarterback keeper on the left side, spins out of a tackle, but he's going to be tackled for a loss as he's tackled around the 32-yard line. That'll be 2nd and 11 for Socorro. Clock running, 1:55 left in the ball game.
31-7.
Richard Chavez, wow, nice band sound. That's what's up. Go Warriors. And that's for sure. I'll tell you what, man, this band has done a great job this evening. And here we go, Warriors. Gage Johnson, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Jordan Armijo in the backfield, line to his right. Trey Partridge and Trenton McDaniel on the left side. Warriors, 1:05 left in the ball game, clock running. During the timeout, I know Coach Ocampo walked over to the officials, and from what I could see, it looked like he was describing for them to be watching for the roughhousing that was going on after the play, as he was showing the officials that the players were kind of punching. So hopefully, we don't get any extracurricular activity after the play like that. Gage Johnson, the quarterback. Jordan Armijo in the backfield. Twins to the left. Hands off to Armijo. Armijo is going to bounce around out to the right side. It's going to be a rush to the end zone. He's going to fight. Finally brought out of bounds inside the 5. That'll stop the clock, I believe. No, it doesn't. No official call for that. Finally, they do stop the clock with 24 seconds, and they're going to mark him out of bounds at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal from the 5 for Socorro. They do start the clock back up. Armijo walking off the field now. 13. We're down to 10 seconds. Warriors going to walk away with a 31-7 victory here. 5 seconds left in the ball game. And that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Warriors win 31-7, win their first district game here. And so congratulations to our Warriors, and a great job there by the Warriors and the coaching staff, and great job of having all these fans. Great job by the band and all the fans. And I know they always tell me not to call them out, but so we'll give a little shout out here to Daryl and Raylene Howell.
Rosemary.
So great to have them here in the stands here. And Daryl, a retired airman, so good shout out to Daryl there. And it was great having Trey Partridge up here at halftime. And I said Trey Partridge, Coach Joel Partridge. Berlinda might be a little upset with me on that one there. And Race, we got some orange smoke down there for the Warriors. Thank you.
Yeah, we do.
Great job there, Warriors. As our Warrior fans, man, just loving this Warrior football. And we'll be back again next week down in Hot Springs for the Hot Springs Tigers versus the Warriors, the 2nd district game. Hoping to come away with another win there. Hey. And then the following, we will be right back here at Eddie Castaneda Field to close out the season versus Cobre. And we'll be live right here, Rio Grande Valley Radio. We're going to go ahead and recap the game for you here as our Warriors come across to sing the Warrior fight song to the fans as they do win or lose. This year it's been a lot more winning when they're doing this, so great to have. Paul, play the music so I can hear them. Getting the public address announcer to kill the music there, Reese, so that way we can hear our Warriors.
All right, let me get out of here.
So we go back on our recap here. Let me put all my papers together, maybe. In the first quarter, the Warriors kind of started off. The Hatch Valley Bears play some tough defense, but the Warriors, with 4 minutes and 20 seconds in the first quarter, Hicks hits Garcia on a 31-yard catch and run. Touchdown, extra point good by Josh Walsh. And then immediately after, the Warriors kick off, and the Bears get the ball with 3:58 left in the first quarter at the 15-yard line. A bad snap goes over Solis's head. The Warriors pursue after the ball. Solis able to pick it up, go around the right side, and go 85 yards for the TD run. And that was going to be their only score of the night there. Their extra point was good, making it 7-7. At 3:35, the Warriors answer back with a 60-yard TD catch and run with Hicks to Jackson, when extra point kick good by Walsh, puts it at 14-7. And then at 2:04 left in the first quarter, Max Jaramillo comes up with the interception at the 9-yard line, making it 1st and goal for the Warriors. We go into the end of the first quarter. We can start off at the second quarter. There is some sacks by the Hatch Valley Bears. Takes the Warriors back. And Josh Walsh comes in and kicks a 27-yard field goal and makes it 17-7. And that's what it stays all the way through halftime. Then the Warriors come back with 8:18 left in the third quarter. Andrew Garcia gets a 1-yard run, touchdown, and Walsh gets the field goal. And that was set up by a Fresquez who recovered the fumble and was able to get the Warriors the ball. Then Fresquez on the next play, right after recovering the fumble, goes 29 yards on a catch and run, and sets up that 1-yard run for Andrew Garcia. Then with 22 seconds left in the third quarter, we get a 12-yard TD pass from Hicks to Jackson, and Walsh is good for that. So then the Warriors end up winning. What was the final score, Reese?
31-7.
31-7. There we go, man. I'm trying to get Reese part of this here, and
that's my cue. What was the score, Reese?
Finally let you shout it out there, brother.
It was 31-7.
The Warriors win. So you know what, ladies and gentlemen, we hope to see you. Travel down to Hot Springs, Tier C, New Mexico, and join us down there. But
let's break into their game right now. They're falling right now to Cobre. Cobre's ahead 34-27, and we actually have their game that we can pull up on the screen.
Well, let's pull that up and show our fans what So this is a tight ball game then.
Yeah. So they were ahead earlier at 17, but now Cobre's got them 34-24 right now in the third quarter. I'm waiting for the ads to go by, and I'll bring this online. There we go. So let's take a look here at what the TRC Tigers are doing right now. So this is coming to us live from KCHS, and you can see the Cobre just scored another touchdown, 41-25. So the Hot Springs Tigers are having a rough time out there tonight, but we've got 41-25 right now. So it looks like Cobre is going to be taking. What was the score again? Where, here or there? There. In TRC? Yes. Right now it's 41-25, third quarter. They just took Cobre. And you can see that on our Facebook page. So we have that up and everything. So really, really good, exciting game. So, again, we're going to be going against TRC Tigers next week on Friday. And then we're going to be going Cobre as their final game. And right now, like it says, looks like Cobre is going to take this win at the third quarter, but it may be still too far out to tell.
Right. Reese, and that was Coach Thompson, the head baseball coach for the Hatch Valley Bears that I was trying to get you to give us the score there for. He's also an assistant coach here for the football team. And, he's hoping, that they can go and take care of business down there with Cobre and Hot Springs also.
Okay. I understand now. Too many things going on sometimes.
Right, no, and we'll be seeing Coach Thompson here again come baseball time, and we always got to give him a big shout out. Last year he was real helpful for the baseball team and opened up his field when we were at that playoff game rained out. So. Mm-hmm. Oh, so definitely, owe some kudos to Coach Thompson there. Just a great all-around guy and out there for the kids. It's tough for the Hatch Bears as they lost their starting quarterback before this game, and it sounded like it was something that happened at practice with a torn ACL. So tough break for them.
They played a good defense though, even without him. I mean, they did.
They played some ball. They've had a tough schedule this year. And just last week alone, playing Silver City 15-8, that's a 4A school. So Hatch Valley's got some potential, and I know I saw earlier when I had posted the top 10, and Hatch was down at number 10, and we had a comment by one of the viewers there, and he had said, Hatch at 1-6, and they're in the top 10. How does that happen? Well, that's how that happens. You play a tough schedule, and you play some teams that close. They play West Las Vegas 25-19. That can get you some votes around the coaches there, and just kind of shows, the Hatch Valley Bears working to make up some ground. They've lost some kids and able to, it was not too long ago they won a state championship. So
right, and there's other factors than sports and stats that go into looking at, like it says, how the schedule that they play and the tenacity they play with. So that was really good. So we'll see where they do. Like I says, so All right, so we'll see. Like I says, is Hatch going up against Cobre next week?
I believe they play Cobre next week.
Next week, okay. That's why he was asking about the score.
Right, because we'll be playing Hot Springs. They'll be playing Cobre. Then the following week we'll have Cobre, and they'll have Hot Springs.
Oh, this should make some interesting games.
So this is going to be interesting. Hopefully our Warriors are able to come away with injury free and come out with 2 more victories. We'll be the district champs. We'll be the ones that they've got to pursue. And it'll be up to those 3 teams down there fighting for second place. And that second place is going to be key because that probably they're only going to take maybe 2 teams out of our district. For the playoffs. So everybody's going to be fighting and grinding for that second place spot. And I heard this multiple times. As I traveled around the state, people are always saying, "Man, the Warriors are the ones to beat." Because they're looking good. And as I look at it, we've got right now, we had Tularosa's ranked number 1, and I'm still leery about that because, 9-7, close game there. We should have won the ball game. For second game of the year, we had a lot of things to work out. They've been worked out, and obviously our record shows, and tonight shows. But then you've got Hope Christian. Hope Christian's always tough. So, they're ranked number 2, and then Socorro's at number 3. If I had to call it today, I would say it would be Socorro versus Hope Christian in the state championship.
Okay.
And so that would be interesting. And I believe through history, as far as playoffs go, the last time that we played Hope Christian would have been in 2012 or 2011 season when my son was a senior.
Okay.
And we lost to them in the playoffs. So that we could end up hosting a championship game right here if that's the way it would end up.
Well, wouldn't that be exciting for Socorro Warrior fans?
That sure would.
Some history. Mm-hmm. And on this beautiful field.
Exactly, right here in this all-turf field with some great lighting and, Coach Eddie Castaneda, the only coach here to win a state championship. So we'd love to bring that right here to Eddie Castaneda Field and bring that second state championship. We've always been right there chomping at the bit, and we just want to see that happen again.
Exactly. And we had West Las Vegas last year in that playoff game, and we didn't get past that one, unfortunately. So it would be really good to see it. Well, we're going to have to work on getting some things in here to get that broadband up because it'll be nice tomorrow because this says again we can now bring in other games here from people that are video streaming it on Rio Grande Valley Radio, so we can check in and see how other ones are. And we're already set up for the playoffs, so really we're hoping that they can get that. And we've got some exciting football left in these last 2 games of the district for certain.
Right, and I'd like to give a big shout out to Manny Lucero and Richard Tripp. They work hard at putting that coaches poll together. Richard Tripp there with the other video streaming with New Mexico Preps and stuff like that, and Max Preps and everything. These guys are work tirelessly trying to keep this going for all of New Mexico to be able to keep up and be able to get these rankings and stuff like that. So, those guys are always busting their butts.
Well, and it's real important for the kids. It's like even what we do with the video, it's really important for the kids, the stats, the coaches to see where people are at. It really is good for bringing the community together, getting people, rallied and excited about it and, building up the excitement for the game. So, a lot of the effort that goes into it, that's one of the fun things about doing this is just all the community that really gets an enjoyment out of it and how it brings New Mexico together because we're a very rural environment. We've got a lot of spread out little towns all over the place.
That's it.
And it's really neat and really appreciate and thank those guys for putting those because I look forward to you posting those up there. I'm still trying to figure out how to, because that Facebook, they kind of get lost sometimes. We're like,
I've got the secret code there, man. My buddy Richard Tripp always takes care of me, so and I know he's probably, if he's watching, he's probably chomping at the bit because I didn't mention West Las Vegas being in the championship since he's a former Don there, and he's probably telling me, hey man, I'm gonna go tell them Dons boys Socorro's gonna come down there. And they did a great job last year. The Dons came down here and upset us, so and then they made it all the way to the state championship and lost, but hey, and that's the way the ball bounces. That's
the way the pig flies. All right, Kenny.
All right. Well, thank you, Reese. And again, thank you all, everyone, for joining us here at Rio Grande Valley Radio. Again, Hot Springs, you'll be able to either get us here Facebook Live, Rio Grande Valley Radio, or you can watch RioGrandeValleyRadio.com. And I believe we'll be streaming the TuneIn app also, right?
Yeah, we're going to be streaming the TuneIn app, and I'm going to check to see if it's streamed to YouTube. We just started the YouTube channel, again, like Delilah Walsh said, so people can use their different streaming devices to watch us because it's really nice on the big screen. And so we're going to be doing that. And again, with your sponsorship, we're going to just continue to grow and get better. And we hope, like I says, if you're interested in sponsoring and be a part of Rio Grande Valley Radio's exciting family here of Warrior Sports and many of the other things we do, please get a hold of us, 575-835-2382. And that's
again, go Warriors.
Go Warriors.